thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? That boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back up in this BI, man. You already know what time it is, man. True Media Today, USA Boxing, man. It is what it is, man. We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna make it do what it do. I'm sitting back, man, checking out a whole lot of things going on, man. I gotta sit down and check this boxing shit, man. I do see Canelo Alvarez. I think he's having a press conference right now. So we're gonna talk about Big Nello. We're gonna talk about Tyson. I don't want to fight Alexander Usyk Fury. Woo, but that's a whole nother story right there. Oscar Dela Hoya, the cap. To me, this is the cap. As Devin Haney would say, stop the cap. Back in my day, we used to call it capping. You know what I mean? Man, you capping right now, dog. That's where that shit came from. Capping didn't mean the motherfucker just talking. He lying like, man, you lying like a man. You capping right now, dog. You exaggerating this shit right now. You get what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya is capping hard for me. You know what I mean? He's capping real hard for me right now. Ain't no way in the hell. There's no way in the hell. You know what I mean? That he's talking about these pay-per-view sales and what this fighter do with him and Ryan Garcia and Tank and of course the fanboys gonna say whatever, but the fanboys really don't count. To be honest with you, they really don't goddamn count anyways. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to Lisa Bells in the building. Schoolo X-Man, what's going on, fam? Justin, what it do, what's happening? Halim in the building. There go Doggo. He said that's on the one Tyson Fury, April 29th. Boy, hush. Hey, Halim, we don't even know if Tyson, listen, man, don't get me started, boy. Oh, don't get me started, Halim. It's gonna be 70-30. Okay, I agree to that. Okay, there ain't gonna be no rematch clause. We never asked for a rematch clause. You the one that asked for that. You had that. You one that had that in there. Yeah, okay. Well, you got to get braces before the fight, bro. Like the man agreed to what you asked him to. What's the problem now, bro? It's like what's the problem now? Oh, you sure it's happening? Where? Give me Halim, give me a receipt. Send me some receipts, Halim. Send me some receipts, man. Because boy, let me tell you something. I remember a video a while ago where Tyson Fury was saying that he didn't want to fight Usyk. There's no money in the fight and all that stuff there. That was a long time ago. I think that was around the time when this was. I think this was right before the Usyk Joshua fight. I think this is right before that. You get what I'm saying? Like he's always said it. He was saying that shit back then. He didn't want to fight that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I mean? I gotta find the video. I had a video though where he said it. I definitely had a video where he said it. He definitely said it. He said, okay, they asked Frank Warren on the radio show. Man, I can't believe what Frank Warren say, man. Frank, you talking about what a motherfucker with eyeballs like Frank Warren? Frank Warren is nothing but a liar. You already know that. Yeah, I can't believe that Frank Warren say. Shit, they call him fish eyes for a reason. Old fish eye fool. They call him fish eyes for a reason. I'm gonna believe a motherfucker who got eyeballs like that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Trap House Boxing, man. Shout out to Trap House Boxing. It is what it is, man. You already know what time it is, man.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. Well, this is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we got Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?"
Bring the belts together.
And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums.
Yeah, Canelo's a bum. He's a bum.
Once your people became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
He said, once CFP became undisputed, look how many champions now that we have that's undisputed. Boy, hush. Boy, listen, boy. Ellie do not waste time shining. He do not waste time shining the balls. I see that there now. He do not miss an opportunity to shine the balls. Well, I will say that, and I say that disrespectfully. Shout out to Tone. He said, please say Two-Tone the superstar. Hey, he said, "Do you see Canelo press conference?" No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, I heard he having one right now though. Heard Canelo having a press conference right now over there in he over there in Mexico, right? He over there in Mexico. You know what I mean? He over there in Mexico, I think. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution 626 Jacob. What's going on, fam? It is what it is. Yeah, man, it is what it is. So this is the thing, though, right? This is the thing. I definitely want to see. He said, "Hell is a fool." Well, hey, I'm just saying, bro. Like these motherfuckers here, man, killing me. They be killing me with this here, man. Hey, but you already know. Y'all know what time it TI is, right? Before we get into the show, you know what we got to do, right? I don't want to thank the people in the chat. I don't want to thank you guys. You know, when I wake up in the morning, you know, I don't believe in thanking God in the morning. You know, some people say you can't thank God in the morning, right? You know, when you sign to the PBC, you're not allowed to thank God, right? I remember I was watching the fight card with Tommy Fury and Jake Paul, and all of the fighters that when they won their fights, the first thing they said, first of all, I like to thank God, alhamdulillah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? All praises due to Allah. You know, they said that over there, right? When I watched the UFC fight card, I saw John Jones, but you know, Bones Jones came back, right? UFC fight card, John Jones, he said, well, first of all, I got to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's what John Jones said, right? But guess what? We already know. But boy, listen, when you sign to the PBC, boy, it's in the contract. Boy, listen, you better not, before you thank God, before you thank Jesus, before you thank Allah, before you thank Moses, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, before you thank the dude who saved your life at the club when you almost got hit by a car and there was a guy that dived and knocked you out of the way from getting ran over by a car. Before you thank him, you know, before we start this show, we got to thank the Almighty Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Anybody in the chat? If you don't, now that's only if you have a PBC contract. Hey, if you got one of them PBC, hey, Schoolo, shout out to Schoolo X-Man. If you got one of them PBC contracts, you already know what time it is now. Yeah, shout out to Unbiased Fan. Shout out to my main man, Rick Timms, Jamie Rivera. Now, shout out goes, what's up? Yeah, if you got one of them PBC contracts now, you better thank Al Heyman first. If you don't think, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, Lord have mercy, boy. Boy, they don't miss a beat, boy, over there, boy. They don't. Caleb Plant, watch Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, the first person he think is Al Heyman. David Benavidez, the first person he think is Al Heyman. Jose Benavidez, but I think he was on somebody's podcast. And the first person I heard him think was Al Heyman. Hey man, listen, you don't want to thank your moms? Oh, your mom, you know, your mom is right there. You want to thank her first? Yeah, mom, she's all right. But Al Heyman, God damn. Yeah, but that's your mama, man. Your mom, she brought you to the world. You don't want to thank moms? Yeah, mom, she's all right. You know, she's okay. But Al, oh my God, boy, that shit don't make no goddamn sense, bro. Please tell that shit don't make no sense. Anyways. To the ops, let's get into the show. You ought to know what time it TI is, man. To the ops, this is what we think about.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Even though we just might as well set it on off like that. You know, I don't believe in procrastinating. Just go ahead and set it off like that and let the chips fall where they may. You get what I'm saying? Now, listen, because I got a whole lot of shit I want to talk. I want to talk about Fury and Usyk. I want to talk about Jamel Charlo, Tim Tszyu. You know, we're going to talk about this shit that Oscar De La Hoya talking about. Bro, look here, man. Anyway, let's get into the show because I don't believe it. Can Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia break Mayweather Dela Hoya pay-per-view records? According to Oscar De La Hoya, I don't know if Oscar was on that good scuttlebutter or what. He didn't look like he was high, but I don't know if he was on that good scuttlebutter or what. But according to Oscar De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya thinks so. He think he'll do that, right? Okay, all right. Okay, now, when it comes to boxing, Ryan Garcia doesn't get the respect that his fans feels that he deserves. They don't get the respect he deserves, right? When it comes to boxing, right? A lot of fighters like Shakur Stephenson, to be honest with you guys, Richardson Hitchins, you know what I mean, as well as trainers and celebrities are all saying that Ryan Garcia is getting put to sleep by Gervonta Davis. As a matter of fact, I even have I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I have where's that? I even got a tweet about Richardson Hitchins. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Richardson Hitchins, oh man, he just went savage on Ryan Garcia, boy. Couple of fighters I see get a lot of hate. Ryan Garcia been getting the hate now. Devin Haney been getting the hate. You know the crazy part about it? This is the crazy part about it. Ryan Garcia fans, Devin Haney fans, Tank Davis fans, all of them hate each other. True. Hey, but I see Tank Davis fans and Ryan Garcia fans, they'll team up together to hate Haney, to hate Devin Haney. We gonna team up together to hate them. Hey, why don't me and you just come together? You know, I don't like you, you don't like me, but can we just come together and, you know, just Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is the one that we really don't, you know what I mean? Like, boy, don't nobody like Devin Haney, boy. Bro, I don't know what he did. Don't nobody like Devin Haney, boy. You would think Devin Haney walked into some of these niggas' houses, slapped their mama, you know what I mean? Laid this much pipe up in their baby mama, you know what I mean? You would have thought that he did something like that. Oh man, boy, I'm just saying, you know. hey, I'm like, they wasn't hating him like that before he got the belts. Hey, before he got the belts, he wasn't really getting no hate like that. They were just dismissive of Devin Haney. Now he got the belts. Now it's like dudes that ain't never won a belt before in their life. Oh man, you know, the belts ain't that, man. We ain't even talk about that, man. You know, it ain't that, you know, he ain't all that. They're like, bro, just the hate. You ain't all, boy. I ain't never seen it. Two group of fans that don't like each other. You talking about a TikTok boxer, a boxer turned TikToker, and Ryan Garcia. I think he got a thong line for men. You know, he think he got a guy liner for men, you know what I mean, for the eyebrows. You know, he got, you know, they got a, you know, lipstick, you know, he got a whole lot of stuff going on, right? So you got the TikTok, the selfie king, the TikTok selfie king, you know what I mean? He'll team up with the boy from Baltimore fans, Tank Davis fans, you know, Tank Davis like to wear the pink fur coats with the green purses and stuff. So the TikToker with the guy liner from Victorville is hooking up with the bad boy. I can't even say it with the bad boy from Baltimore who like to wear pink fur coats and green purses. He like to hook up with him. They like to come together and they this shit hilarious. True. This shit hilarious, boy. But anyway, let's get to the show. I can make fun of both. I like picking at both fan bases because both of them, this shit is funny. Oh, it's just a bunch of jitterbugs. You know, a bunch of jits. You know, these jits nowadays, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, but ain't nobody picking doggone Ryan Garcia. They call him Crying Ryan, but ain't nobody picking him, boy. Lord, I feel bad for him. I'm like, shit, I want to pick him because I feel sorry for him. I'm like, there ain't nobody picking him, boy. But listen, doggone Tank got Kenny Porter in his training camp now too. And you know, Kenny Porter is known for making sure his fighters be in shape. I'm like, man, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Lord have mercy. Anyways, Ryan Garcia says he's fighting for respect. That's what he say. I'm fighting for respect. Ryan feels that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Understandably so. Ryan feels that he does not get this respect that he deserves in the sport of boxing. Now, he does get respect in TikTok. He does get respect, on Instagram. He does get respect on YouTube. He does get that respect. But in boxing, it's crazy because Ryan Garcia started out as a boxer. He started out as a boxer. You would think that he started out as a social media guy. He didn't start out as a social media guy. He came in the game as a boxer. He started out as a boxer. So But some people looking at him as boxer turned, and I'm gonna tell you why. They looking at him as boxer turned social media guy, versus like Jake Paul is a YouTuber turned boxer, and he's still a YouTuber, but he turned boxer. They look at Ryan Garcia as a boxer turned TikToker. You get what I'm saying? Now he do got the TikTok belt. I will say he do got a TikTok belt. But anyway, he's a jitterbug when he's 24 years old. Never been a champion before in his life. I think Shakur Stephenson how old is Shakur? How old is Shakur? Shakur is 24 years old, right? Let me pull up box rec. How old is Shakur, guys? How old is Shakur? Let me see something. Shakur Stevenson. Hold on, I got him. Shakur Stevenson is what? Shakur is he's 25 years old. So Ryan Garcia is 24 years old, King Rye. Shakur is 25 years old. Shakur Stevenson is 25 years old. Stevenson, when is his birthday? 25, and he is a is he a 2-division world champion? No, this is his second division, right? How many titles have Shakur won? Is he a 2-division world champion or a 1-division world champion? Yeah, I think Shakur is a 1-division world champion. I think he's a 1-division world champion. Yeah, Shakur is a 1-division world champion, if I'm not mistaken. But he was a unified champion. He's a unified super featherweight champion. Unified super featherweight champion, right? So he know what it's like. He know what it's like to become a champion. Now, Shakur is what you call a real boxer. He wants all the smoke. Shakur believes in legacy and stuff like that. Him and Ryan Garcia is of the same. They're the same age. They're the same age. Let me see what's up. Shakur, I think Shakur is let's see. I'm looking at box rec. Shakur was the WBO featherweight champ, and so he fought at featherweight. He was the WBO featherweight champ. He beat Joet Gonzalez. I think I remember that fight. That was for the vacant title. That was a vacant title, so that belt was vacant. And then he moved up to 130, and he beat Jamel Herring, took his belt, and then he beat Oscar Valdez. So Shakur Stevenson at 25 years old, is a two-weight division world champion. He's a two-weight division world champion at 25 years old. Ryan Garcia, he's 24 years old. He's a zero division world champion, and he's known for TikTok and taking selfies. And they really don't even look at him as a boxer. I'm just saying, bro, the disrespect that he gets in boxing, like the disrespect he gets is like, bro, you get what I'm saying? And bro, like no one takes his kid serious at all. Not when it comes to boxing. Now, when it comes to his commercial endorsements, I take him serious. When it comes to his makeup and perfume line and G-string line and the lipstick line and the guy liner, when it comes to that, yes. Taking selfies, yes. The body punch challenge, who got the fastest hands challenge, yeah, all of that. I take him serious when it comes to all of that. But I think that's about it. And Ryan Garcia say that that he's fighting for respect. Ryan feels that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves in the sport of boxing. This is true. Ryan's fans feels that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves as well. Now, on the other hand, Oscar Dela Hoya believes that this fight between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, he believes that this fight will open up the door for other big fights to be made in the sport. This is what he's saying, right? And I was hoping that as well. I was hoping that, you get what I'm saying, that the other this will open up the door. But then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Nah, this ain't gonna really open up the door for other fights, because this fight is something different. This between two jitterbugs. One jitterbug would be 29 this year. I call him a jitterbug because he does have a jitterbug mentality as well with Tank. But Ryan Garcia, he's a 24-year-old jitterbug. So their fan bases are mostly casual fans. Most of them are casual. Probably about 85% of their fans are casual fans, and they got the jitterbug, the TikTok, the social media crowd, right? You know, I'm just saying the casuals online. That's most of what they have. So together, shit. You get what I'm saying? Together, these guys can they get their fans to come together and break this record that Oscar De La Hoya is talking about that him and Floyd Mayweather set? I think they did like 2.3 million, 2.4 million pay-per-view buys. I don't know if Oscar was on that scuttlebuttle. I don't know if he was on that good China White when he said it. I'm gonna let you guys hear it. And I heard it a while ago when he said it at the press conference. But I was like, man, you know what, man? I don't know what the hell. Like, Oscar just capping. But then I listened to it again. No, he was dead serious. He seemed like he was sober. Like he was dead serious. Oscar was dead serious. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is he thinking about? Anyway, now, I'm not so sure about that now, guys, as it relates to these guys. You know, this fight is going to make the other big fights happen because the other big fights are different circumstances. We see what's going on with Usyk and Usyk and really, I can't say Usyk. You see what's going on with Tyson Fury. You get what I'm saying? If a motherfucker, you know, you see what's going on with Tyson Fury. So you see that there. So I'm not so sure about that. But in order for the big fights to be made, guys, the fighters as well as the promoters will have to make these fights happen themselves. They're going to have to do it themselves, right? Now, when you have, in today's time, when you have trainers, promoters, fighters, and modern day boxing fans, the modern day boxing fan, the social media guys, the tweeny boppers, when you have the tweeny boppers all saying that their favorite fighter, he don't need to fight the other top guys in the weight class, then he say, then this Garcia and Davis fight won't change a damn thing. Because Ryan Garcia fan base and Tank Davis fan base, they are not boxing fans. Most of their fans are tweeny boppers. You know, they PS5 players. A lot of them probably don't really have jobs. They live with their mamas. You know, some of them probably come from single mom homes. Some of them may have a mother and a father in their life, probably very few. But a lot of those guys, they come from, you know, they the tweeny boppers. The tweeny boppers are broke, don't have no money. The tweeny boppers live with their mothers and fathers, or they live with mom, they live with their uncle, or they live with mama and them and stuff like that. The tweeny boppers ain't got no money. I can tell you that right now. You get what I'm saying? If I was to do what's the net worth of a tweeny bopper? What your net worth is, baby boy? Like what kind of skills do you have? A lot of those guys, they haven't figured life out yet. They still trying to learn life skills. Those are the guys that's gonna, they know how to illegally stream and do stuff like that. They're gonna stream. You get what I'm saying? So the tweeny boppers, they're gonna borrow money. Tweeny boppers are the teenagers. They're from like 16 to like 28 years old, maybe even damn near 30. 16 to about 29 years old. Because some of these dudes, they 28, 29 years old. They ain't really, they ain't got this shit figured out. They still live with their mamas as well. Especially in this day and time with the inflation. Especially in this day and time with the inflation. Now, you have a guy by the name of Ryan Garcia. He's never sold a pay-per-view before in his life. Never. He's never sold a pay-per-view before in his life. So there's no track record to go off of. At least Tank Davis did about 5 pay-per-views. So at least you can say he got a track record. But one guy has not done a pay-per-view in his life. You get what I'm saying? So he's never been a champion. Hasn't done a pay-per-view in his life. And even though he has had a good amateur background and stuff like that, but people in boxing look at him as a joke. He's like the joke in boxing at 135. He's like Ryan Garcia is like the joke in boxing. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's a cute little kid. Boxing ain't really his first love. And again, Canelo and Eddie Reynoso kind of let the cat out the bag about him as well. You get what I'm saying? Now, but when you, in this day and time, when you have trainers, promoters, fighters, and modern day boxing fans, the social media boxing fans, all saying that their favorite fighter doesn't need to fight the other top guys in their weight class, then in my opinion, this Garcia Tank Davis fight will not change a damn thing as it relates to making the big fights with other fighters. You get what I'm saying? There's always going to be the wrong side of the street politics. My fighter is more popular than your fighter. Belts don't matter. My fighter don't need to fight your fighter because we already know that my fighter will win, etc., etc., etc. When you're dealing with the Tank Davis fan base and you're dealing with the Ryan Garcia fan base, this is what you're dealing with. You're going to deal with wrong side of the street politics. You're going to deal with my fighter's more popular than your fighter. We're going to deal with belts don't matter. We're going to deal with my fighter don't need to fight your fighter because we already know my fighter will beat your fighter. He'll already win, etc., etc., etc. That's what we're dealing with, right? Now, but in this day and age with illegal streaming, I seriously doubt that Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis will sell anywhere near 1 million pay-per-view buys. They ain't gonna sell nowhere near that, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? And guess what? We will find out. And the one thing for sure, we will find out in about a week after the April 22nd match between them. They're gonna fight April 22nd. We're gonna find out damn near probably a week after. You know what I mean? When those numbers come out, we'll see if Showtime release the numbers. We know if Showtime don't release the numbers, we ought to know what time at TI is. You get what I'm saying? Now, will this TikTok generation and 20 boppers be able to pay for the pay-per-view, guys? Will these, because this is the fan base that they're counting on. How do I know? Shout out to Mr. Warren. How do I know? Oscar Dela Hoya did say that, hey man, you know, as a matter of fact, y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Shit, let me let you hear what Oscar said. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Let me let you hear what Oscar said. Let me see what the people saying. What to say, fam? Mike say, he say, Coach, they always had illegal streaming. He said back in the 90s, yeah, the black box. Yeah, that was the black box. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they didn't have the technology back then that they have now. You know what I mean? So, but I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, the 20 boppers. Shout out to Justin. He said, damn, it sound like I'm a 20 bopper. Yeah, we gonna find out, do the 20 boppers got some, you know, because they depended on the 20 boppers. Abstract, he say no, because over 80% of the people, even in this chat, gonna stream it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. The 20 boppers. Do the 20 boppers got the money? Everybody say knock down 305. He say this is boxing. When it comes down to it, he said we don't know nothing. He said put that issue in the ring. Hey, knock down 305. Guess what? We don't know nothing. You hit the nail right on the head. Listen, this my dog right here. Hey, knock down 305. Check this out. In today's time, I just summed it up in a nutshell. Check this out. In today's time, my fighter is more popular than your fighter. So he don't need to fight. He don't need to fight the other top guy. The other top guy got belts. Guess what? Belts don't matter. And they don't got these old, listen, they got these old niggas like Bernard Hopkins, Calvin Ford. Yeah, man, things don't change now. It's a different time now. It's a different time now. Yeah. Okay, so if it's a different time now, why are you comparing your fighter to the old school stuff? Don't compare your fighter to Tyson or Sugar Ray. If it's a different time, stay in this time. Don't be reaching back and trying to compare this time to the old time, because you're saying it's a different time. You get what I'm saying? You saying, hey, they saying it's a different time, right? If it's a different time, why you always comparing the 20 boppers? I call them 20 boppers. That's what they 20 boppers. They jitterbugs. They just a bunch of jitterbugs. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. They don't know no better. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, knock down 305. You're right. We don't know now. We got to see that shit in the ring. Shout out to Bodega Dog, Damien Ben. What did he say? He say certain fights you have to pay for. Yeah. I'm about to fight. Hey, Damien, I'm about to fight. I'm about to fight, fam. I'm about to fight. Shout out to Ride on the Storm. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
I'm about to fight.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said 90% of boxing fans don't support by purchasing fights. He said they just complain that the fight they are streaming isn't worth stealing. Hey, listen. No. See, you mixing up boxing fans with social media boxing fans. There's a difference. There's a difference. Like I think the mistake you're making, Ride on the Storm, you're lumping all boxing fans together. You have different levels of boxing fans. You have the 20 bop generation. As a matter of fact, that's what we call them. Keena, Thuggin D, those guys are 20 boppers. They're 20 boppers. Those guys, I look at those, that's the 20 bop. They have a 20 bopper mentality. You get what I'm saying? So the 20 boppers, I wonder how much cheese do the 20 boppers have? Fight. Yeah, hey, what he say? He say fights don't matter. The 20 boppers, they living at home with mama and them. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, they ain't really, They ain't sweating it. We know we gonna find a good stream. We gonna find a good stream. You know, we gonna find a good stream, dog. And let me tell you something now. Now, hold on. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, now the 20 boppers, you know, they you know, like we get good fights over here at Nick Sack Promotions. I promise you guys at Nick Sack Promotions, we will only put on the best fights. We would not be ducking and dodging. Well, guess what? We only put on the best fights at Nick Sack Promotions.
Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up, nigga. Watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy. It is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, you know. Hey, you know what? We might have to put that on pay-per-view. True. Hey, we might have to put that on pay-per-view for the low. You know what I mean? For a small fee of $9.99. For a small fee of $9.99. You know, we're gonna have to put that for a small fee of $9.99. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that on pay-per-view. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. You know what I mean? Hey, what you say, Thuggin' D? You ain't no 20 bopper? Yes, you is, Thuggin' D. You know why I know you're a 20 bopper? Because you have a 20 bopper mentality. You have a 20 bopper mentality, Thuggin' D. You and Keena, y'all both got 20 bopper mentality. As a matter of fact, y'all should be brothers. One from North Carolina, one from Baltimore. Y'all have a 20 bopper mentality. Even if you had a mentality, you might be 30. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. Yeah, but if you think like a 20 bopper, use a 20 bopper. True. It is what it is. But that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong being a 20 bopper, man. Don't feel bad. Ain't nothing wrong being a 20 bopper. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But anyways, let's see what Oscar got to say. Because I want to show you guys. He said he said he think this will break him and Floyd record, right? Let me show you guys this. That's what he said, right? He think this will break him and Floyd's record. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on. I'm gonna open up the phone lines in a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna open up the phone lines in a minute. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna open up the phone lines in a minute. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me let y'all hear what Oscar say. These jitterbugs got the game messed up. Hey, hello? Hold on. Hold on, I'm calling 911. 911. Yeah. What's going on? What's your mercy? Hey, 911. Yeah, these jitterbugs got me fucked up. What's the emergency? 911. Yes, sir. What's the emergency? Yeah, these jitterbugs got me fucked up. When it come to boxing, what's wrong? What do they do? Yeah, when it come to boxing, boy, these jitterbugs, these 20 boppers, they got the game twisted. You better come get them. Who else? Yeah, it's the jitterbugs and it's the old Crusties. The old Crusties and the jitterbugs have teamed up and formed Voltron, and they're trying to come against the old boy Coach Malachi. The jitterbugs and the old Crusties, they got one philosophy. They don't came together. The old Crusties don't hooked up with the 20 boppers, and they're trying to form this group, and they're trying to attack us over here, and we ain't having it over here. We not having it. True. Yeah, we ain't having it, dog. Nah, we ain't having it. Bumpkin, nah, we ain't having it. Anyway, let's see what Oscar talking about. Oscar, where you at, baby boy? Oscar, where you at? Let's see what Oscar talking about. I want y'all to hear this.
I feel this is like Mayweather, Dela Hoya. I believe it can do, people call me crazy when I said they can do 2 million homes. I believe it can break 2.4 million homes.
Hold on. He say people say I'm crazy. Yeah, you is crazy. True. Hey, he say people say you crazy. Yeah, you is crazy. Shit. Saying that shit. Hey, shout out to Swat Jones. Swat he say, damn, coach, you got Tank fans attacking you too? Yeah, I don't give a damn shit. I don't give a damn if Tank fans attack me or Ryan Garcia fans attack me. I give 2 fucks. Shit. Both of them in the same goddamn group. You know what I mean? Both of them in the same group. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Anyway. Here you go. Let's hear what Oscar
I
said.
feel this is like Mayweather Dela Hoya. I believe it can do, people call me crazy when I said they can do 2 million homes. I believe it can break 2.4 million homes that me and Mayweather did. It's that big of a fight.
All right, let's stop right here. Is this a big fight? Yes, it is. It is a big fight. It don't sold out already. That I don't think no one can argue that. Now, will it be big? And when it be big at the box office on pay-per-view, will it be big on pay-per-view? That's another story. The gate, we automatically know that's a gimme. Tank selling out. Tank sold out DC with Hector Garcia. He sold out the Barclays Center with Roland Romero. You know what I mean? So we know that Tank can fight anybody, he'll sell out. So that's a gimme. That's a gimme. We knew that was going to sell out. Now the pay-per-view is where the water gets murky at. Let me go ahead and show you guys this first though. That's where the water gets. See, that's where the water gets murky at with me. With me, that's where the water get murky at with me because of where we at in today's time. Where we at in today's time, that's where the water gets murky at with me. Let me see what's up. Hold on. Where's Oscar? Hold on, guys. Let me see because I want you guys to see this video. I don't want nobody thinking let me see something. I want to show you where's Oscar. Now, shout out to the boys over there at Fight Hub. Fight Hub be getting some good interviews, man. I can't even front, dog. Fight Hub be getting some good interviews. So this is Oscar right here. I want you guys to see this. This is Oscar. Fight Hub begins some good interviews. This is Oscar right here. So this is Oscar saying this.
Come to think of it, I believe Tank and Ryan, or maybe Tank was bigger than Mayweather when he fought me.
Hold on. He said he believed that oh, wait a minute. He said he believed that Tank was bigger than Mayweather before Mayweather fought him. Now, you know what? Let me think about that. You know what? I sat there and laughed just then, but you know what? Let me ask the people in the chat. Let me see. Before Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya. Interesting. Now let's see. Floyd had like 35 fights at the time. Shit, he had just left top rank. He had like 35, 36 fights at the time. Something of that sort. He had a hell of a resume. He was pretty boy Floyd at that time. Shit, but he couldn't sell worth shit on pay-per-view. Floyd wasn't good. He wasn't good on the pay-per-view. Shit, Tank Davis ain't don't sell that good at pay-per-view, to be honest with himself, in comparison. So, I don't know. You know what? No, I think doggone Oscar De La Hoya tripping. Tank wasn't as big as Floyd Mayweather but before he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, let me hear this again. I want to make sure I ain't misunderstanding this.
I believe Tank and Ryan, or maybe he and Mayweather did. It's that big of a fight. Come to think of it, I believe Tank and Ryan, or maybe Tank was bigger than Mayweather when he fought.
David say, hell no, he was an Olympian. Hey, bro, David, I sat there and thought about it, right? I said, wait a minute. Let me make sure I heard this right. Floyd came out the Olympics. He got robbed in the Olympics. Floyd came out the gate with high praise. Doggone, Oscar De La Hoya was the gold medalist in '92. Like, come on, man. Bro, David, you know what? The hyperbole. Hey, Damien. Hey, the hyperbole, dog. Bro, hey, David, the hyperbole, dog. Bro, like, see this, hey, listen, I told you. Damien, hold on. I got to open up the phone lines. These dudes don't sold out. I told you, these old dudes, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, they don't sold out, dog. They don't sold out. They trying to rewrite history. They don't sold out. He said, you just said Floyd couldn't sell. I said, no, he couldn't sell pay-per-views. He couldn't sell pay-per-views. But the answer to that is no. Floyd Mayweather, Tank Davis is nowhere near. It's not Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't the biggest Floyd in his career. He wasn't. Now Floyd couldn't sell the pay-per-views like that because Oscar De La Hoya was doing damn good. You get what I'm saying? But Floyd was a motherfucker. Pretty boy Floyd was a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So you got to do the research on that. But Pretty boy Floyd was a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? And then Tank, and then Ryan Garcia, you can't even compare Ryan Garcia to Oscar De La Hoya. Like Oscar is capping hard. Like, I think Tank and Ryan are bigger than me and Floyd. Like, bro, like, where? Like, bro, like, when you look, Oscar De La Hoya was the golden boy. He was on all different kind of, like, he was a golden boy, bro. Like, he was the top guy. Fought all the champions. You get what I'm saying? How many titles he won? Like, come on, man. Nah. See, this is the thing. Hey, this is the thing. Halim, what you say? You say rewrite history with Tank versus. Hey, Halim, they trying to rewrite history. They trying to rewrite history. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. See, hey, Halim, see, well, Oscar De La Hoya is a promoter, right? His job, he's trying to sell a fight. But hold on, I want to show you this. He's dead serious when he's saying it. Let's continue.
World titles, and he had popularity, and I believe Tank and Ryan, or maybe Tank was bigger than Mayweather when he fought me, with world titles, and he had popularity and Instagram followers and this and that. So we're in a different world. We're in a different time, and these kids are the very best, and the fact that they're fighting each other.
Hey, so he said we're in a different world, with TikTok and stuff. We're in a different world, we got TikTok and stuff like that. These guys are, multiple world titles. Okay, hold up, swole up. It ain't but one dude had a world title before. That's St. Davis. He had a real world title and he got 2 Reggie belts. And then Ryan Garcia ain't never had a world title. So let's pump your brakes on that, also. Let's pump your brakes on that. Now, he's depending, bro, like, they really think that the TikTok crowd, the 20 boppers, they really think these jitterbugs gonna be the ones that really, really come out. And you talking about Floyd and Oscar did what, 2.3 million? Something of that sort, 2.4 million? You get what I'm saying? Let's continue. Hey, see, they got these jitterbugs. Hey, shout out to Lisa Bales. Hey, Lisa's an old school boxing fan. Lisa, did you hear this? Lisa, Lisa. Hey, dog, shout out to my dog, Bruce Gas. Bruce, did you hear this? He said it's a new era in boxing. Yeah, it's a new era in boxing. A new era with you jitterbugs ain't buying a goddamn thing.
It's the perfect.
See, this the era we living in. This the era we living in, right? This the era we living in. We're living in the era where my fighter don't need belts, don't matter. My fighter is more popular than your fighter. Wrong side of the street. My fighter don't need to fight your fighter because we automatically know who will win. Hey, this is new era. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nigga, whatever. Anyway, let's go.
Perfect storm.
Everyone's in agreement that this fight is prime versus prime and that everybody should follow after this. Like, what other fights could follow after this one in terms of prime fighter versus prime fighter?
Well, a perfect fight that I would love to put together as well is Jaime Munguia versus Charlo. That's another fight.
He said the perfect fight I would love to put together is Jaime Munguia versus Charlo. Hey, Jaime Munguia. Hey, listen, Jaime Munguia don't fought every tomato can in Mexico. Jaime Munguia, boy, let me tell you something. One thing about Jaime Munguia, boy. Jaime Munguia got a resume full of tomato cans. True. Boy, Jaime Munguia, Lord have mercy, boy. Jaime Munguia, boy. Boy, he don't fault the. Hey, what the girl name from San Antonio? She called the show Jaime. He just a baby. She's like, Jaime just a baby. I said, but damn, he 40-0, 75 knockouts. When he gonna fight somebody? Why you wanna Jaime? Why you wanna rush Jaime and put him in there with some top guys? You know, they're building him up right now. They building him up. The man 40-0 with 78 knockouts. Like, how much more time does he need? See? Hey, she called the show. Who that was said they go? Was that bad girl TKO? Shout out to bad girl TKO. I think that was bad girl TKO. She said, Jaime, he just a baby. Man, the man 40. Listen, the man 50-0, 82 knockouts. Like, True. God damn. Listen, so Ryan Garcia is 24, Tank is 28. They fighting each other. You get what I'm saying? Jaime Munguia, come on, man. How you listen? How you got all those knockouts? Bro, like literally, bro. The man, let me listen, man. Listen, bro. Listen. But I'm gonna have everybody in Mexico mad at me right now, boy. Listen, I'm gonna have the cartels after me. They probably got a bounty on my head right now. You know, I dare you say something. I dare you say something about what about Mexican fighters? They say, look here, man. Hey, hold up, swole up. Cartel, I know y'all chopping heads off over there in Mexico. I ain't no beat, baby boy. But the fact of the matter is, dog, the man ain't fighting nobody. The man got a resume full of tomato cans. He probably don't fought three good dudes on his resume. The man out of 40 fights, the man probably don't fought 3 good guys, and the other 37 were tomato cans. And I say that respectfully. True. Shout out to Two-Toe, the superstar. And they probably, I'm in Mexico right now. They probably have my little ass jacked up. Yeah, but what's that? What you were saying about Jaime Munguia? I'm saying, look at hold on, swole up. I got to keep it real, dog. All I'm saying is this here: the man fighting the finest of the cherries. He's fighting the finest of the cherries, and Oscar Dela Hoya is saying that the fight that he want to make is between Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo, and we automatically know what Jamal Charlo do. True. As a matter of fact, boy, if I pull up both of their resumes, boy, you're going to find it wanting. All I'm saying is this. Jaime Munguia, Oscar, with all due respect, Oscar, I don't mean no disrespect. You know, I say that with all respect, with disrespect. Anyway, Oscar, all I'm saying is Jaime Munguia is 40-0 with 32 knockouts. Jamal Charlo is 32-0. I think he's 32-0 with 22 knockouts, right? So between the two fighters, they got 54 knockouts between the two. Two undefeated fighters. Jaime Munguia is he 40-0 or 41-0? Which one is? Because he just fought. I think Jaime Munguia 40-0. He 40-0 with 32 knockouts. So one guy got 32 knockouts, the other guy had 22 knockouts. So that's 54 knockouts between the two. You get what I'm saying? That's 40. So one guy is 40-0, the other guy is 32-0. So they 72-0 with 54 knockouts between the two. And guess what? They ain't fighting nobody. True. he say, we living in a different era right now. Yeah. Bro, like, listen, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He had like 60-something fights when he fought Johnny Beast Mugabe. Man, Hagler was on his last leg of his career. His last leg of his career. Guess who he fought? He fought Johnny Beast Mugabe. Johnny Beast Mugabe was young. He was 25-0 with 25 KOs. And what you say? Jaime Munguia 41-0 with 33 knockouts. Man, come on, man. True. No. No, man. Hey, Jaime Munguia is 40-0, 41-0 with 33 knockouts? For real? Bro, check this out, dog. Check this out. Boy, I'm gonna have the Mexican cartel let me right now, boy. Right now, they on the phone, boy. They signed it. I really gotta watch my back now. Put it this way. I would not be traveling to Mexico no time soon. True. Boy, I would not be traveling to Mexico no time soon, boy. I'm gonna let them have that, because I know the Mexicans over there, they don't even play. They killing each other left and right over there in Mexico, boy. But I saw a video over there boy, them Mexican cartels, they chopping each other heads off over there, bro. They not even playing. I'm talking about Mexican on Mexican crime.
True.
Hey, what to say, TT? He said Munguia still my guy. Everyone will show him respect when he beats a big name. Facts. Hey, man, all I'm saying is, listen, I know he's your guy. All I'm saying is, dog, 41-0, 33 knockouts. Bro, all I'm saying, dog, is goddamn, listen, he gotta fight. He gotta fight somebody. That's all I'm saying. Hey, matter of fact, now I agree with Oscar. Jaime Munguia and Oscar De La Hoya, Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo make perfect sense. Both of them need to be fighting each other. Because shit, ain't like Jamal Charlo got nothing better to do. And Jaime Munguia, you know, I mean, he don't, how many more cans you can find for him? How many more cans you can find for him? Goddamn. The man don't fought every can in Mexico. Right now, they're on the list right now. All right, let's see. I got damn king. Goddamn Jaime. All right, Jaime. Whoa, goddamn, we got a long list of tomato cans. All right, let's see. All right, Speedy Gonzalez, yep, check, you beat him already. You know, Yosemite Sam, yep, check, you beat him already. Chico Stick, yep, check, you beat him already. Okay, Pork Chop Willie, yep, check, you beat him already. Let's see, goddamn, okay. Julio, yeah, you beat him already. Let's see, Juan Carandon, yeah, you beat him already. Goddamn, no, Jaime, shit, how many more cans we got here? Let's see, we got the tomato can. Let's see, we got the spaghetti can. We have the pork and bean can. Let's see, we got the black beans can. Let's see what else we got over here. Goddamn, shit. We got this can of tomato soup can over here. Okay, we got the chicken soup can. Yeah, no, goddamn, he don't want. Listen, Oscar. Yeah, what's up? Man, we don't ran through the list of cans. How many we got? Well, so far we don't ran through 41 of them. We can't find any more cans in Mexico. No, I don't think there are no more cans. All right, let's go to Skid Row. See if we find some more Skid Row in LA. I'm just saying, bro.
True.
Hey, Andres said, he said, cause the cartel just put 100,000 hog head cheese sandwiches. Why they got a hit out on me? They got a hit out on me right now. Hey, Andre, they got a hit out on me right now, dog. They got a hit out on me right now. Listen, it just makes sense. It makes sense for Jaime Munguia. It makes sense for Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo to fight each other. That's all I'm saying. It makes sense for Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo to fight each other. That's all I'm saying. Phone lines open, guys. Phone lines open. 530-494-9636. Let's get the lights up. We need 70 more likes in order to get the 200. We need 70 more likes. All I'm saying is this here. That's all I'm saying is here. I know that the Mexican cartel got a hit out on my head. I said they chopping each other, bro. The way they killing each other left and right in Mexico. I know they got them where they don't mind killing nobody like me, boy. They ain't even playing over there, boy. Bro, like literally. I literally saw. They got a video where a woman they sawed her head off. She just sat there with her hands like over her eyes, and they was literally sawing her neck, sawing her head off. I'm like, bro, Lord have mercy, boy. Them goddamn Mexicans, boy. Them goddamn Mexicans don't even be playing over there, boy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Fred from Florida.
What's your name is?
Fred from Florida.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you're saying, man. But go ahead, fam.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I didn't understand what your name was. But that's okay. Go ahead.
You might have to clip this. What I wanted to say is, what happens when they don't do better than Jake Paul numbers?
What happened if they don't do better than Jake Paul numbers?
Yeah, because he did about 700,000.
Yeah. He did about 700,000, 700,000 in the US. And then he did more overseas as well. So I think him and Tommy, between the US and the rest of the world, they did like over $1 million. But just in America, yeah, they did about 700,000. You're right. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, this fight, I'm thinking that maybe he can do that. You don't think he can do that?
I don't think so. Like, I think when Jake is just a lot of super casuals that really don't care for that, but with the boxing stuff, they're gonna have their casuals. They're just gonna do like probably under. I'm not gonna insult them, but they're gonna do under. Like Jake Paul is gonna embarrass them because they're saying they the face. They're just gonna do under 7. That's why I say you can put them under. I promise.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this: if Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia do less do less than Jake Paul, that means Jake Paul is the face of boxing.
That's my whole point. That's why I say ego and dirt.
Hey, hold on. Hey, right now, listen, right now, Jake Paul is the face of boxing. He is the cash cow. Hey, I'm saying it in America. In America, there's nobody in America that's a bigger boxer from a pay-per-view standpoint than Jake the Snake Paul. If Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia don't outsell Jake Paul, guess what? Jake Paul is the face of boxing in America, man. And I say that respectfully. Facts. Hey, salute, fam. Hey, thank you for calling the show, my brother. Salute, fam. Hey, he might have a point now. Right. Hey, what they say? What they say? Hey, Mike, what they say? Facts. You do know that just because you scream and yell facts, that doesn't make it facts. You get what I'm saying? But hey, if we talk about numbers, Jake the Snake, this is a fact. These are the facts. Jake the Hey, well, you say, he say, man, I didn't even really think about it that way. He didn't really think about it. Hey, shout out to my sister Food Revolution. She said, I thought Rick said they did 300K and 350 in the US. No, he didn't say that. He said Rick said they did 600,000 in the US and they did like another 350,000 overseas. That's what Rick said. Yeah, so but you know, he said it was a success. It was a success. So all I'm saying is this. If they can't outdo Jake the Snake, outdo Jake the Snake, that's all I'm saying. If they can't outdo Jake the Snake, Jake the Snake is. We don't want no hate. There will be no Jake the Snake Paul hate in the chat today. There will be no Jake the Snake Paul hate in the chat today. Right now, they say times will change, right? Okay, times will change. I'm gonna get behind Jake the Snake. I tell you what. I like Jake the Snake Paul. Hey, shout out to Marquis. Shout out to motherfucker. Look at Marquis. Marquis like, sad day if that happens. Hey, Marquis, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, Marquis, I'm finna tell you right now, dog. Finna tell you right now. But this Marquis. No, Marquis an old school boxing fan. Marquis, I'm finna tell you what they doing. They trying to run me and you off the block. Hey, Marquis, they trying to run me and you off the block. Yeah, we see what it is, dog. We got to get the old nigga like Coach and Marquis off the block. See the old nigga, they trying to make boxing again. They need to know times are different. We ain't got to fight the tough competition right now. Jake Paul selling, he popping right now. He popping. He litty right now. We know all this. The top fighters fight the top fighters. Them days over with. We ain't got to do that. You got to be popping on TikTok. Popping on Instagram, you know what I mean? You got to have a social media following now. Like all of that don't change, Marquis. They try to run us off the block. Hey, Marquis, they coming. Hey, and this is the crazy part about it. It's Oscar Dela Hoya, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog. It's the old crusties, dog. It's the old crusties. Oscar, Bernard Hopkins, they right here. Booger Ray Leonard, they right here, man, trying to do revisionist history. They trying to change everything. They trying to tell us what's up is down and what's down is up. And you got to change with the times. And, this is a different era, the social media era. Well, okay, if you're saying this is a different era, the social media era, you do know that the social media don't buy no goddamn fights. You got to know that. Because the social media era people, they know how to steal the fight. They know how to get the illegal streams. The social media people know how to get the illegal streams. So if you're saying it's a different era, how you think that this going to break the records? How you think this going to break Mayweather and Pacquiao? Mayweather and De La Hoya? How? This era don't buy no pay-per-views like that. This era, this era know all the streams at, dog. Come on, man. We talking about the 20 boppers, the TikTokers. You get what I'm saying? They know where it's at. Hey, what is that? Hey, Brady 12 say, he say, B-Hop said this fight gonna be like Hagler. Oh my God. Oh. Hey, Brady, man, oh my God. Oh, this is just blasphemy. This is blasphemy, dog. This is blasphemy. Oh my God, this is just bro. You know what? Listen, hey, Brady, this what get me. This what get me. I can see if Keena or Thug and D were to say, "Yeah, man, this fight gonna be bigger than Ali and Frazier, Ali and George Foreman, and this gonna be bigger than Hagler Hearns, Hagler Sugar Ray." I can give them a pass because I know they don't know no better. But the dudes I can't give a pass to is the Bernard Hopkins, is the Oscar De La Hoyas. Like, bro, literally, bro, it's the old crusties, dog. The old crusties are the worst. I can slide with the jitterbugs. The jitterbugs don't know no better. You get what I'm saying? The jitterbugs don't know no better. So I can, I say, you know what, these jits they don't know nothing. They know not of what they speaketh of. The jits don't know not of what they speaking of, but it's the old dudes. They brainwashing the jitterbugs. I can't get mad at the jitterbugs, the 20 boppers. It ain't their fault. It ain't their fault. You get what I'm saying? It ain't their fault. It's Bernard Hopkins' fault. It's Calvin Ford's fault. It's Oscar De La Hoya's fault. It's the dudes who knew better when they was fighters. When they was fighters, they did the total opposite. They did the total opposite. I said out the Tommy Gun. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, bro, hold on. He said, what'd you say? He said, bro, Keyshawn Davis and Ryan Garcia just started a whole race war over the fight. He said, Blue Blood tripping. Calling Ryan racist. What happened? Nah, what happened? What happened? Hey, Tommy Gun, what happened? This going on right now? Oh, so we got to go on Twitter? Okay, let's go on Twitter. Y'all want to go on Twitter, see what's happening? Y'all, hey, Shay, shout out to you. He said, guess we all got to be Jake Paul fans now, coach. He said, the takeover, the Jake over. He motivates even the greats. You know what, man? We did it first, and we motivate.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball. What?
I say.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball. What?
I say.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball. What?
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
Hey, so they starting a race war? Hey, so they got two American fighters. Trying to fight each other. So come on, man. This is ridiculous, dog. This is ridiculous. No, what's going on Twitter? What's going on? See, they trying to run. This is what they trying to do. They trying to run people like me, Marquis, Bruce Gas, Lisa Bells, Haleen. They try to run Knockdown 305. They try to run the old dudes off the block. And the crazy part about it, they got the old crusties helping them. The old crusties are coming together with the jitterbugs, and they telling the jitterbug. See, the old crusties are telling the jitterbug wrong. The old crusties are telling the jitterbugs wrong. They letting the jitterbugs control the narrative and run the block. Things have changed, man. It's different now. No, ain't that changed. It's still a ring. You still got to fight the top guys in your weight division. If you're a champion, you still got to defend your titles against all comers, all newcomers. Hold on. That's it. Y'all. I gotta go here. I gotta do this. I ain't want to do it. I didn't want to do it to you, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What he said, Hagler? He said Hagler and Hearns, huh? Hagler and Hearns? Okay, Hagler and Hearns, huh? All right, so let me pull up Hagler. So who's supposed to be Hagler? Hagler, huh? All right, so Bernard Hopkins say Tank and Ryan is the new Hagler. As a matter of fact, let me let y'all see what Hagler was about. See this is the problem. This is the problem that I have. I ain't got no problem with what's going on today. The jitterbugs want to do their thing. The only problem I have is when y'all go to making the jitterbugs, comparing the jitterbugs to the old school fighters. And I said this time and time again, I say, now the only problem I'm gonna have, dog, when you go to talk about my fighter like Hagler, but he ain't doing what Hagler did, that's where I have a problem at, dog. That's why I have when you go to say, yeah, he like Sugar Ray. And the problem I have is, I don't have a problem with the young guys saying it, because the young guys don't know no better. It's the old Cresties, dog. The old Cresties. But they the worst, dog. The old Cresties are the worst. They try to run us off the block. Guess what? I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm going to hold the line, dog. I'm going to hold the line. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the Jitterbugs. I'm not mad at them. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at the Jitterbugs, dog. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. The old Cresties is leading them astray. They leading them astray. I can't even get mad at them, dog. The old Cresties are leading them astray. Where my dog Hagler at? Y'all making me go in my bag now. Y'all making me now. I want y'all to see this here. You see this here? This Hagler fighting John the Beast Mugabe. You get what I'm saying? No. This ain't John the Beast Mugabe. This William Lee. This William Lee. This is William. What the dude name? His nickname was William K. Man Lee. This William K. Man Lee right here. This ain't John the Beast Mugabe. Sorry about that. This was Hagler. This was Hagler right here. Had his 50th professional fight. His 50th professional fight. He had 50 fights. His 50th professional fight, he fought, but he got a chance to fight for the title. He fought everybody in the top 50, the top 40, the top 30, the top 20, the top 10, the top 15, the top 10, the top 5. He fought everybody. He fought everybody. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So if your fighter ain't doing that, you don't have a right to bring Hagler name up. And the problem I have, as a matter of fact, let me pull up another video of Hagler. That's the problem. It's these old Cresties, dog. These old Cresties, they rank in the game. These old Cresties. Matter of fact, let me let y'all hear what Hagler say.
I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to knock him out. That's all it is to it, and that's the bottom line.
Talk to him, man.
I'm going to knock him out, and he will not be the Beast no more.
He talking about John the Beast Mugabe.
I will end his career for him.
You better get your popcorn and your beers and find your seat real quick, because this fight don't necessarily have to go 12 rounds, because I'm out there to rip his head off. I got H-U-R-T written in my mind. That means I'm going to destruct and destroy.
Yep.
I realize now what they want to see. Every championship fight, they want to see a knockout. They want to see somebody knocked down. They want to see somebody beat up. So, hey, they're talking to Marvin Hagler. They're talking to the right man.
You know how there's no shortcuts to success, okay? But at the end of the line, there's always a stop sign.
Yeah.
And if I had to go straight, I had to go there. There's the stop sign. So, Julie, you're going to still meet the same point.
Yeah.
At that time. And that's the way I see it. Because just like Joe Louis says, you can run, you can hide, but them shortcuts, sooner or later, you just ducked a couple, but you're still going to have the same whooping coming.
You see what I'm saying? So don't tell me, bro, don't get me started. Boy, do not get me started. Boy, Bernard Hopkins, boy, don't tell me about yeah, man, Tank and Ryan. This is going to be like Hagler and Hearns. Where?
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Where? Hagler, bro, don't even bring Hagler up. As a matter of fact, we should make a law. You know what? I'm gonna go to the White House. I'm gonna go to the White House. See, can I talk to? I'm gonna go to the White House. See, can I talk to Congress? Go. See, can I talk to Congress? I'm gonna see, can they pass a law? I'm gonna see, can they pass a law? You know what I mean? That anybody who speak blasphemy on boxing. If you're a jitterbug, this ain't for y'all. But the old Cresties, if you're an old Crestie, and you oh no.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, bro. Hagler fought everybody. Y'all say belts don't matter. Guess what? With Hagler, belts matter. Y'all say, oh man, you ain't popular enough. Guess what? Hagler's like, look, you the number 1 ranked contender. Okay, you can get the smoke. You next in line. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna fight the number 1 guy. Once I knock him out, then I'm gonna fight the number 2 guy. Then once I knock him out, then I'm gonna fight the number 3 guy. Once I knock him out, I'm gonna fight the number 4. As a matter of fact, all of you guys in the top 10, y'all just line up. Don't talk to me. Boy, don't talk to me about a TikTok. Don't talk to me about an Instagram model. And listen, Hagler did not listen, bro. Man, Bernard Hopkins, man. Oh my God. Oh man, please tell me he didn't say that. Hey, Brady 12, please tell me he didn't say that, dog. Please tell me he didn't say that. Brady, don't. I want to give Bernard Hopkins the benefit of the doubt. I want to give Bernard Hopkins the benefit of the doubt. Please tell me he didn't say that, though, dog. Please, bro. I'm heartbroken right now. Please tell me he didn't say that, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Please, just tell me. Just tell me you was pulling my leg to get me riled up. Just say, nah, coach, I was just pulling your leg because I knew you was gonna take off. Because I know how you feel about Hagler. He said Hagler actually said, we motivate even the great. Brady 12, what did he say, Brady? Brady say it's fast, coach. Oh man, please, no, please. No, man. No, man.
To this day.
Man, no, man. No. No. Bruh. Come on, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, bro. Like, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I'm hurt, bro. Like, bro, I'm hurt. And I like, but okay, hold on. Listen, bro. No, man. Oh my God, bro. I am so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Bro, like, how you gonna say in one breath, these are different times in one breath? Hey, Ruben, check this out, dog. Hey, Ruben, how you gonna say this is different times, boxing different today in one breath, but then you always want to go back and compare, the fighters that's different today, and then say, compare them to Hagler. Man, come on, man. Do you know how much disrespect that is? As a matter of fact, I tell you what, Bernard Hopkins, Bernard Hopkins, you know what, man? Bernard Hopkins, you need to go to jail for that.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. You can take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the kid.
Throw away the kid.
Man, I'm just saying, dog. Bro, boy, hush. Hagler fought all over the world. He didn't care where it was at. These dudes over here, man, come on, man. But bro, listen, bro. Bernard Hopkins, man. Bro, I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed to be hot, man. Like, I told you, the old crusts don't sold out. I told y'all, they don't sold out, dog. It is what it is. They don't sold out, dog. It is what it is. Shout out to Team Free Ricky Ross, man. Team Free Ricky Ross, man.
What's my name? My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? That you never explains, moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug, thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
I'm just saying, dog. Like, it's a different era, different time, different mentality. These fighters today, they don't fight each other. They don't want to fight each other. These fighters today, they talk about you got to be popular. I'm the A side. You're on the wrong side of the street. These fighters, fans today, it's a different fan base. It's a different fan base. Times have changed. But guess who haven't changed? Me. True.
Unknown caller.
Guess who haven't changed? Me. I'm holding the line, dog. I'm sitting on the line with my 30-30 rifle. I got my 30-30 rifle. You know, we hunt grizzly bears with the 30-30. I got my 30-30 rifle, dog. I'm holding the line, dog. When the old crusties want to conform like Bernard Hopkins, I'm like, nah, dog. Nah, I'm holding the line, dog. Call what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello. What's up, Cole? It's Cool Boy from Florida.
Cool Boy from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, Cole, I was just hearing what you said about the fight. You said it compared to Hagler and Hearn.
No, that's what the brother Brady 12. He said,
I read the chat. Yeah, I was watching the chat. Yeah, so I'm listening to y'all. I'm like, well, I think he's talking about the styles though, like stylistically. If he's not talking about the fighters, you think the styles.
It ain't even the styles. It ain't even the styles. Tank don't have a style like Hagler or Hearns, and Ryan Garcia don't have a style like Hagler or Hearns. He ain't talking about. It ain't even the styles.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, it ain't even the styles.
All right, so that was it.
Hey man, shout out to Cool Buck Curry, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, you can't even talk about the styles. First of all, in order to even bring up Hagler, One of my favorite fighters of all time. In order to even mention Hagler, you gotta have the marvelous Marvin Hagler mentality. They had a different. That man had to go through some hell, dog, just to get a title shot. Just a different mentality. Hagler used to train in the snow, running in the snow. He got it the hard way. He defended his title for 7.5 years. He was undisputed, defended for 7.5 years. Today's time, they would laugh at Hagler today. Shout out to Mark Nash. In today's time, they would laugh at Hagler. They'll say, "Oh, Hagler, he a clout chaser. Oh, Hagler, them belts he got don't mean nothing." In today's time, they would laugh at Hagler. In today's time, these old crusties, I'm talking about the old crusties. I ain't talking about the jitterbugs. The jitterbugs don't know no better. But in today's times, they would laugh at Carlos Monzon. They would laugh at Salvador Sanchez. They would laugh at Muhammad Ali. They would laugh at Ernie Shavers. They would laugh at Larry Holmes in today's time. I ain't talking about the young dudes. I'm talking about the old Cressies. The old Cressies don't sold out, dog. True. They don't sold out, dog. They don't sold out. And see, they're trying to get me to sell out too. They're trying to get me to sell out. Guess what? I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. No, sir. I can't do it. I won't do it. You know what I mean? Before I sell out, I get the hell out. They say, Chuck. Hey, yo, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. They say they want you to sell out. I'm like Chuck D, man. Before I sell, he said, before I sell out, I'm gonna get the hell out. I'm not gonna do it, dog. I'm not gonna. Yeah, they'll laugh. They'll laugh at. They'll laugh at right now today. Bro, I'm so disappointed, bro. Like, I can't even lie. Hey, shout out to my dog Marquis. He said they trying to dilute the brand like buddy did in American Gangster. Hey, Marquis, look here, man. Bro, listen, man. These dudes here, man. This dude here, man. Boxing analysis he said Zerto versus Rosado needs an in-depth breakdown. Really, if you're a boxing analysis, right? You can break it down. If you need an in-depth breakdown, it really ain't nothing to break down. Gabe Rosado is an over-the-hill fighter. He got like 17, 18 losses. Zerto is an overrated fighter. He got a resume full of tomato cans. Zerto is fighting Gabe Rosado. If Zerto go win the fight, simple as that. Whether he knock him out or it go 12 rounds or whatever, I don't know. But guess what? Zerto, I ain't impressed with Zerto. I ain't impressed with Gabe Rosado. There go your in-depth breakdown right there. Now, anyway, shout out to Keenan. Shout out to Green Eyes Pete. Shout out to Raphael. Yeah, Rosado need to retire. That man got about 75 losses, man. That's the breakdown right there. Shout out to Marquis. He said, don't call this boxing. He said, don't call this BS boxing. He said, we may need to give it a different name. Hey, I'm just saying, dog. Like right now, they gonna sit back and they gonna laugh. They'll laugh at James likes our Tony. James likes our Tony get laughed at today. They'll say, call back. They on the phone up. They'll say James likes out Tony. They'll say James likes out Tony is a clout chaser. Like this what they'll say. He clout chasing, dog. He just want to fight me. He just want to fight me, dog, because you know I'm the bad. Hold on, what my dog James Toney at? What James Toney at? What James Toney at? Boy, I got James Toney right here too, boy. I got James Toney right here too. Jake Paul, the face of boxing in America. Jake Paul is the face of boxing in America. Can Tank and Ryan outdo Jake the Snake and Tommy Fury on pay-per-view? Can Tank and Ryan outdo Tommy Fury and Jake the Snake on pay-per-view? We'll see how that go down. We'll see. And now, conventional wisdom say that they should blow Jake Paul and Tommy Fury out the water. If they don't blow them out the water, that go to tell you Jake the Snake is neck and neck with the real fighters. What did say, Halim? He said, Coach, not even Al Heyman can say these. No, it ain't the jitterbugs, dog. Hey, Halim, it ain't the jitterbugs, dog. It ain't the jitterbugs. Bruh, it's the old cresses, dog. It's the old cresses. Hashirama said, when is Rick Glazer gonna be back on the show? I gotta call him and get him on here. I gotta call him and get him on the show. Hey, listen, it ain't Jake Paul. It ain't the jitterbugs, dog. I can't get mad at him. The jitterbugs don't know no better. What my dog? What James lights out at? What lights out at? Well, I got James Toney right here, boy. I got James Toney. What lights out at? Boy, lights out right now. Boy, lights out, Tony, boy. Boy, lights out, boy. Lord have mercy. Oscar Dela, man. Bernard Hopkins, Oscar Dela Hoya, man. They don't sold out, dog. Like, bro, when they was fighters, they have a total different mentality now as promoters, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. When they was fighters, they listen, for all you young gents that don't know no better, Oscar Dela Hoya and Bernard Hopkins spoke totally different when they was fighters versus the way they speak now that they are promoters. I can tell you that. Everything that Oscar Dela Hoya and Bernard Hopkins are saying right now today, they said the total opposite. They said the total opposite when they was fighters. I just want y'all to know that. I just want y'all to know that. When Oscar Dela Hoya and Bernard Hopkins were fighters, whatever they're saying right now today, they said the total opposite. They said the total opposite when they was fighters. I just want y'all to know that. Right now, they don't sold out. In my opinion, Oscar Dela Hoya and Bernard Hopkins are some sellouts. They sold out the sport of boxing. And I would tell them that. I honestly would tell them that. I would tell them that in their face. I said, you know what, man, I honestly feel like you guys don't sold out the sport, man, because the stuff that y'all saying as promoters versus what y'all doing, the stuff that y'all saying as promoters versus what y'all did as a fighter, y'all going the total opposite. Call it what's your name, where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? This Casino Light Prayers from Atlanta, man.
Light Prayers, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man, I 100% agree with everything you're saying, but I ain't even. You know what it is? I think Oscar and Bernard Hopkins, like, I don't think they would just out of nowhere just be capping. I think Ryan then put them in such a messed up predicament because they didn't even want this fight in the first place. So it's like they being forced to sell some shit that ain't even ready to sell. It's like if you baking a cake or something and the cake ain't ready, but then they want to buy it right now. Like, it's like Ryan wanted it so bad, and it's like they gotta sell it. It's like they gotta sell it. It's like they put them in a bad predicament. They put them boys in a bad predicament because they know they feel like you can tell they feel like they finna lose. Well, you can't tell about Bernard Hopkins, but you can tell Oscar feel like he's finna lose. It's like they just in a bad predicament. Like Oscar don't even be sounding like I just feel like it's a lot of pressure because that's one of their best fighters. That's their best fighter, and he not ready, but they gotta sell him. So it's like they just saying a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they they shouldn't have to be saying none of this.
You can sell a fight. See, I'm with you on that. You can sell a fight, but you don't have to say that. No, they don't
gotta say that.
Yeah,
they ain't gotta say that now.
Yeah. You can sell the fight, but don't say that. Like, you know what I mean? Because again, as you say, boxing has changed. It's a different time now. So if boxing has changed and there's a different time, then basically there's no connect between Hagler and this generation of boxing fans. They don't even really know anything about him. You know what I mean? And someone like a Marvelous Bob and Hagler's, his plight won't even be respected in today's time because his mentality is that of I just want to get in there and fight. You know what I mean? That's it. Whoever the top guys is, anybody want to fight, I don't care who it is. You rank number one, okay, you next. I want to fight anybody in the top 10. It don't make me no never mind. So his plight won't even be respected today. You know what I mean? So they know better. Listen, Casino Light Prayers. All I'm saying, fam, is they know better. They all jokes aside, they know better.
You're right.
They know better.
I agree with you 100%.
They know better, dog.
I agree with you 100%. But let me say one thing about what you just said. You was like, if I don't think the fighters yesterday, it wouldn't be no way to laugh at them because they be whooping all the fighters that they ass. It's like it wouldn't be no way to even laugh. It would just be what it is. Like if James Toney was fighting right now, bro, he'd be the champion and wouldn't nobody there to do shit about it. And Marvin Hagler will beat the shit out of you dudes. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have to get their respect. You know? That's what I want to say.
Man, shout out to Casino Life Press, man. ATL, stand up, fam. Salute, fam. Yeah, so it ain't. You know what? It's not the young brothers, man. I want to apologize to the young brothers. I'm not even mad at y'all. You know, I'm not mad at the young guys because, you know, I do get it. You know, you have your favorite fighters. You guys be caught up in the moment. I get that. But the old school dudes, come on, man. Bro, like, hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something. This guy right here, his name, just in case y'all don't know, his name is James Lights Out Toney. Let me show you what Lights Out say.
I'm back. I'm coming for everybody out there. That means Roy Jones, Darius McIntyre, you know, Vasily Jarov. Whoever want to fight me, I'm going to fight them all because I'm the best fighter in the world, period. I'll fight anybody. You know, you can say, everybody can brag and boast, say they're the best fighter in the world, but if you can't put it in, if you can't just get in there with the best fighters, you're just a farce. And that's all Roy is, and that's all everybody else has been in the past. But if you look at my resume, I fought everybody. From middleweight to light heavyweight, I fought the best fighters in the East Division. And the guys Roy has been fighting the last 3 or 4 years, those were my leftovers. For you regardless. I'm back. I'm coming for everybody out there. That means Roy Jones, Darius McIntyre, you know, Vasily Jarov.
Hey, you see he named the names.
I'll fight them all because I'm the best fighter in the world, period. I'll fight anybody. You know, you can say, everybody can brag and boast, say they're the best fighter in the world, but if you can't put it in, if you can't just get in there with the best fighters, you're just a farce. And that's all Roy is, and that's all everybody else has been in the past. But if you look at my resume, I fought everybody. From middleweight to light heavyweight, I fought the best fighters in the East Division. And the guys Roy has been fighting the last 3 or 4 years, those were my leftovers.
Now, you heard that?
I'm back. I'm coming for everybody.
You guys heard that? Now listen. So this is the era that I come from. If your fighter ain't talking like that, he say, listen, I'll fight everybody. He say, I ain't gonna fight Devin Haney because he got a boring style. Yeah, Roy Jones did beat Bernard. He did beat James Toney, but that ain't the point. You totally missed the point. You know, he didn't say, yeah, man, I don't want to fight Devin Haney because he got a boring style. He didn't say that. He didn't say, oh, man, you signed to the wrong promotional company. You're on the wrong side of the street. He didn't say that. What did he say? He said, man, you know, anybody who's supposed to be the best or anywhere in my weight division, he said, I'll fight them all. I want to fight everybody. And he started naming the names. So now listen, okay, tell you what, they didn't even ask, check this out, they didn't even ask James Toney to name the names. Oh, listen to this.
Fighters in the East Division. And the guys Roy has been fighting regardless. I'm back. I'm coming for everybody out there. That means Roy Jones, Darius McIntyre, you know, Vasily Jarov. Whoever want to fight me, I'm going to fight them all because I'm the best fighter in the world, period. I'll fight anybody. You know, you can say, everybody can brag and boast, say they're the best fighter in the world, but if you can't put it in, if you can't just get in there with the best fighters, you're just a farce.
You know what he said? He said anybody can say they're the best fighter in the world, but if you can't get out there and put it in the ring and fight those guys, you're just a farce. What we have going on today in boxing is a bunch of farces. True. See, I'm trying to say you jitterbugs because the old cresties are telling you that you ain't got to fight the top guys. That ain't what James Lights Out Toney said. That ain't what, yeah, man, Coach, times are different now. I probably ain't got to fight the top dudes. We automatically know what happened. No. See, what y'all trying to do, listen, hey, shout out to my sister Bless 365. And guess what? He named the names. He didn't say 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. He named the names. He didn't listen. James Lights Out Toney, he didn't do what this guy did.
Charlo twins, we known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name the names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster. Mello.
Listen, so when y'all tell me, yeah, man, Jamal, you dudes from Houston, this is only for you guys from Texas. PSA to Texas. When you guys telling me, yeah, man, Jamal Charlo and it's one of the best middleweights in the world. I'm like, where? He ain't fought nobody. When I asked who he fought, he beat J-Rock. Y'all keep talking about J-Rock. He fought J-Rock back in 1972. What has he done since he's been in the middleweight division? What did James Toney say? I'll fight anybody. And he with the name and the names. Hey, Bless, you heard him? Hey, Bless, what he did? Hey, shout out to my brother Yamas, man. Yamas, what's going on? He said they think they can make all this money and not fight the fights that we want to see. So Dolo say, he said, Coach, he said dudes will win a title, defend it a few times, and drop it and call someone else out for kicks. Man, bro, listen, they try to, hey, listen. He beat J-Rock. I was like, oh, man, this man ain't fought, man. Come on, man. Him and J-Rock fought back in 1972, man. They fought at Woodstock in 72 Woodstock, man. They had disco. They had disco in the 70s when they fought. Caller. They be trying to, no, man, no. That's what I don't like. I ain't got no problem with Big Bernard Hopkins saying, but what I have a problem with is when you trying to tie the old school fighters to this fight to try to legitimize it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Hashirama from PG County, Maryland.
Hashirama from PG County. Talk to me.
What's good? First of all, I want to say fuck the LWC. First and foremost, let me get that out the way. But second, I want to know your thoughts on the Usyk and Fury, with the whole negotiation.
Yeah, Fury don't want to fight him. Fury don't want to fight him. I got a video where he said this a while ago, right before Alexander Usyk fought Anthony Joshua in the first fight. Tyson Fury looked like he was like a deer in the head. Like he said that Alexander Usyk don't bring nothing to the table. You know, he doesn't have a fan base. Yada yada yada. It won't sell. If we fight, it won't sell. And then that's what he said. And then, as a matter of fact, I think there's a couple of super chats I might have missed earlier. That's what he said. And then the guy who interviewed him asked him. He said, "What if Usyk beats Anthony Joshua and become unified champion?" Tyson Fury said, "Well, it still doesn't matter because he's not a seller. Won't nobody buy." So my thing is, Tyson Fury don't want to fight this dude. Period. What he don't, but it's something about Alexander Usyk. He don't want to fight this guy at all. I don't care what a Tyson Fury fan says. This man is a walking contradiction. He lie all the goddamn time. First he say, okay, 70-30. Now he talking about rehab, a rematch clause. We don't want no rematch clause. The man say he agreed to everything, and guess what? We still ain't got no signed contract with Tyson Fury. So as far as I'm concerned, until I see him in the ring, that's how I feel about it. He ducking that dude. He ducking Usyk. That's what he's doing. That's what I think about it.
Yeah. I was a big Tyson Fury supporter, when he was going through the whole Deontay Wilder thing, because he was shutting these motherfuckers up. Yeah. But with that being said, he is turning me off though, because I do see it, right? Because wherever you heard that before, he ain't got no fans, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. We care for the Tank fans as well, right? So that's when he's talking about that painting. Now, with that being said, and that's a big if, right? If Usyk and Fury do get that fight signed across the line, who do you favor and why?
I got Usyk because I think he has excellent footwork. He's a very, very good counterpuncher. I love the angles that he boxes in. He has a very, very high work rate, a high engine. I do understand that Tyson Fury is a very tall fighter. He's a long fighter. He's going to fight tall. He's going to use his length. But I just think that Alexander Usyk is not going to be there for him to lean on. And because I just don't like, I like Tyson Fury as a boxer, but I'm not going to bet against Alexander Usyk. He's a Capricorn like me, but I love his footwork. I love his angles. I love the way he sets his shots up. He in the championship rounds, he does pick up the pace. I love the tempo that he boxes at. He boxes at a high tempo, and I think a lot of the things that Tyson Fury did against Deontay Wilder, which we know the limitations of Deontay Wilder, he won't be able to do that against Usyk because Usyk is not going to be there to be leaned on and stuff like that. So even though I do think highly of Tyson Fury's jab, Tyson Fury has very, very good feints. Tyson Fury has very, very good footwork for a big man. He has a very, very high ring IQ. So I can't take anything away from Tyson Fury as a boxer. I would never take anything away from Tyson Fury as a boxer. As a person, I don't like him. You know what I mean? But as a boxer, I can't take anything from him. But you ask me my opinion, I like Alexander Usyk. I know Usyk will be the underdog. I know he's fighting a tall task. I know he's fighting this 6'9" giant, and I'm betting on the little man. That's what I'm betting on.
All right, cool. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Hashirama, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, man. Shout out to Will for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Will say Tony. He said Tony was cold. He said Tony was cold that he called out Bean and Eubank to their faces on national TV, and he didn't, and they didn't say a word. Listen, James Toney, man, bro, like this what I'm saying, dog. Like, see, there's a disconnect with a lot of the young fans. They really don't know. They don't know, and I'm not mad at them. I can't get mad at them because they don't know, dog. They don't know. You get what I'm saying? But it's the old crusty dudes. The old crusty dudes. Shout out to Yamis. What did say family say? They need to make AJ Wilder. I pay to see that fight even now. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. AJ Wilder should have been fought. You see what happens? They didn't fight. Now AJ Wilder, neither one of them have a belt. Neither one of them have a belt. You get what I'm saying? Knockdown 305. What do you say? You say Usyk got old school vibe about himself. Yes, he does. Now Usyk is an old school fighter. Usyk is an old school fighter. Check this out. How do I know Usyk is an old school fighter? How do we know that Alexander Usyk is an old school fighter? This how we know. This how we know. This how we know. How do I know? Alexander Usyk is an old school fighter. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Okay, you say 70-30, I take 70-30. Sign the contract. Okay, I signed the contract with 70-30. What's up? What about the rematch clause? Listen, I didn't bring that up about the rematch clause. That was your team that brought that up. I'm the Gypsy King. Ahoy there. Shiver me timbers. Bang the anchors, mateys. Bang the anchors. Listen, man. Whatever you say, man. Can you just sign a contract so we can fight each other? Please. That's all I'm asking. Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys something. Usyk is an old school fighter. Call him what's your name? Where you calling from?
Unbiased fan, Grim Reaper. Good afternoon, Coach. How you doing, my little brother?
I'm biased fan. Talk to me. Talk to me, fam.
All right. So, interesting topic for today. Well, so many things going on boxing, which is a good thing. Mm-hmm. But I don't see these Tank and Ryan Garcia numbers. They could potentially do 1 million worldwide, but I see its cap as at $700K for the United States. That's the cap. There's just too many fights right now happening at the same time. It's going to take a little bit away because people are going to have to choose which fight to pay for. And a person like me and you, personally, on my list of the fights, which we have a lot of good fights coming, this is like third on the list. A New Way in Fulton does so much more for me in comparison to this fight because I got two fighters here that's much more accomplished. It's something more, it's more on the line for it. And these are actually true pound for pound candidates at this moment right now. Mm-hmm. And it's a 50-50 fight to the core. So there are fights for me that have more intrigue. Now, American fan base is more casual than core boxing fan, unfortunately. And that's why, this fight will sell. And it's a good fight. I'm glad they made it. I'm going to support it and pay my money for it. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't compare to me for A New Way in Fulton. It's just, to me, it doesn't mean as much to me. The New Way Fulton fight means so much more.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because you come up from a boxing fan standpoint. I definitely get what you're saying. For sure. Hey, shout out to Unbiased fan, man. Thank you so much for calling, man. Making your peace, my brother. Salute, fam. Stand up. See, Usyk. Let me tell you something about this dude. When I look at Usyk, fam. When I look at Usyk, fam, this guy has fought all over the world. he goes all over the world. He travels all over the world, and he fights fighters in their own backyard. He don't care. You want to pick the size of the ring? No problem. You want to pick who the referees are going to be? No problem. You want your baby mama? You want your baby mama to be one of the judges? No problem. You want your cousins? You want your cousin's auntie on your sister's side to be the other judge? No problem. Do you want you want your baby mama's? You want your baby mama nephew to be the third judge? No problem. You want like whatever. Man, will you just sign the contract so we can fight each other? That's Usyk. And it is what it is. And I do understand that a lot of guys don't know who he is. Understandably so, because in America, we don't, in America, especially in today's time, boxing is a global sport. They don't know who this guy is. But there's a reason. Put it this way. Alexander Usyk is the guy that Tyson Fury, for whatever the reason, he didn't want to sign that contract and fight. But this how I know that Usyk is. This how I know Usyk is a real one. This how I know he's a real one. This how I know Usyk a real one. Check this out. Check this out. How I know Usyk a real one. This how I know he's a real one right here.
Rematch clause come from your side, not mine. Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. In the contract or vacate the belt. I need undisputed. And not to play your stupid games.
Let's hear it one more time.
Belly. Rematch clause come from your side, not mine. Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. In the contract or vacate the belt. I need undisputed. And not to play your stupid games.
Now, Usyk has a different mentality. Usyk like, I need the belt. I want the belt. That's what Usyk is saying. He called Tyson Fury a greedy belly. He said, I want the belt. Now, Usyk's not saying belts don't matter. Usyk is not saying belts don't matter. Usyk is not saying you're on the wrong side of the street. Usyk is not saying, oh man, you ain't got no social media following. He not saying that. Shout out to World Comeback Sports. He said, stop whining. He said, greedy belly, stop whining and quit ducking. He said, rematch clause was come from your side. Y'all the one wanted the rematch clause. I'm not here to play your stupid games. He said, or if not, drop the belt. I want undisputed. He said he want undisputed. So he ain't saying, so Usyk is not a new school. He's not a Ryan Garcia. He's not a Tank Davis. Usyk don't have that mentality. Usyk don't have the Bernard Hopkins mentality. I ain't mad at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. They young, they don't know no better. But Usyk don't have a Bernard Hopkins mentality as a promoter. Usyk don't have a Oscar Dela Hoya mentality as a promoter. Usyk is saying, look here, man, I need that belt. Now, either you gonna fight me or drop it, but I want that belt. He ain't saying nothing about no wrong side of the street. He ain't saying nothing about you got to call Al. He ain't saying nothing about your baby mama got to be bow-legged. He ain't saying your cousin got to know how to do the Tootsie Roll. He ain't saying your auntie got to know how to do the electric slide. He ain't saying nothing about that your baby mama got to sing the Star Spangled Banner. You know what I mean? He didn't say none of that. He say, look, dog, whatever. Just stop ducking. That's what he said. So this is why these boxing fans today, they don't like Usyk. I'm saying the modern day boxing fans, they don't like Usyk because Usyk has an old school mentality. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. They don't like Usyk. They like, Usyk ain't doing it. See, look, Usyk ain't doing this. Usyk ain't saying, yeah, dog, you got to get your weight up to fight me. Usyk like, dude, I got 3 belts, you got 1 belt, man. What we doing here? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't care what a Tyson Fury fan say. All I'm saying is this: you got the boy who was born January the 17th, same year, the same birthday I have. Me, Muhammad Ali, Michelle Obama, a whole bunch of people get born January 17th. Born same day. We got that Capricorn. We got that big bad Ukrainian Capricorn that's in the UK right now. He came to America. He kicked ass over here. He done been to Germany, whooped ass. He whooped the Russian in Russia. Do you know how hard it is for a Ukrainian to go inside the belly of the beast in Russia and beat a Russian in Russia? You got the Russian judges, Russian referee. The ring, listen, you whatever size you want the ring to be, I don't care. If you want the ring to be a 10-foot ring, guess what? I don't care. Tyson Fury, if you want to fight me in the phone booth, I don't care. If you want me to fight you on the Brooklyn Bridge, I don't care. You want to be the A side, B side, and C side, I don't care. These dudes right here, man, like, I can't respect it, dog. I can't respect it. Shout out to my sister Black 365. I can't respect it. The young jitterbugs, I gotta get him a pass. I gotta get him a pass. The young jitterbugs, I get them a pass because they don't know nobody. Somebody, much respect them, my young brother Keno, the Thuggin' D them guys. But y'all don't know no better. I ain't even mad at y'all. I give y'all a pass. Y'all don't know no better. I give y'all a pass, them. Y'all don't know no better. But the old crusty dudes, right? Bernard Hopkins, like bro, they like the fighters who want the smoke. Did you hey Bless, check this out. What you say, Bless? Bless say Usyk a real one. I believe he beats Tyson. Boy, me. Oh, bless. Yeah. I ain't mad at my young brothers. Cause my young brothers don't know. And the thing is, my brothers being led astray. Ain't nothing wrong with you love when you fight it, but y'all been led astray. It's the old crusty dudes. They setting a bad example. And these young fighters who talk like that, they're learning from their peers. Their peers are the old crusties. The old crusties have sold out the sport.
Adrian,
I can tell you that right now. The old crusties sold out the sport. They sold us out, dog. They sold us out. I'm holding the line. I got my 30-30 rifle. I'm holding the line, dog. Hey, Full Revolution. I'm holding the line, sis. I'm holding the line. I listen to James Lights Out Toney and Marvin Hagler every day. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, talk to me, D Block.
Already, man. Look. I gotta say it like this. The way I see these things going down, man, do I think this main event of Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis gonna do 2.5 million pay-per-view buys? I don't think it's gonna do that. I think maybe at max it'll probably do 1 million pay-per-view buys, and that's awesome because Tank's never reached that level, and Ryan has never really been proven to be a pay-per-view event type of fighter. And then when you look at the way the tickets were sold, they were sold in one day. They were gone.
Yeah.
And then when Tank Davis fought Hector Garcia, it took probably 3 weeks for that thing to sell out, 4 weeks or a month.
No. I'm not sure. I think when Tank fought Hector Garcia, I think it sold out. I don't know. You know what? I can't speak on it. I don't know how long it took to sell out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it took 3 weeks or a month.
Yeah.
Because I still saw tickets that were still there and they were available. Anyways, so that's my point right there. I don't think anybody's really to this age, like you've been talking about about ticket sales and all, like not ticket sales, let's say pay-per-view events. I don't think we're ever going to get to those days again. And like I said, we got a good future. We got a lot of great upcoming fighters. Haney's going to be proven to be a pay-per-view star later on. He's going to go up to 140, maybe 147. He could be legitimately one of the top tier young upcoming fighters because we already know what he's done at this early stages. And it takes like, just like Floyd Mayweather. At his early stages, he wasn't a pay-per-view star either. It just takes that guy to Kansas.
Yeah.
And today, the press conference with John Ryder and Canelo Alvarez, I mean, it was awesome. You saw a whole country kind of stop to see what's going on. I think that event's going to be awesome. Like I told you, Coach, I think it's going to be great for boxing. I mean, this whole 2023 is busting out to be a great year for boxing. Resurrection.
Yeah. You got Tank Ryan Garcia. That's going to be a good fight, especially for their generation. For their Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight is going to be good for their generation. I mean, like the 20 boppers all the way up to like 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for that generation of boxing fans.
Yeah.
Someone like myself, I don't see bigger and better fights. So I go back a little bit go back a little further than that. But this is gonna be a good fight. A new way, and like the brother called, a new way in Fulton.
Yeah.
Now that's gonna be the fight. A new way in Fulton is gonna be the fight. Now they're not as popular. Well, I put it this way: in America, Fulton don't nobody know who he is in America outside of Philly. He ain't really got no fans like that. And a new way is a pop icon in Japan. He's a pop icon in Japan. So they know who he is over there. That's why that American got to go to Japan and fight. You get what I'm saying? But from a skill set standpoint, that's going to be the fight. That fight could potentially be fight of the year. It could potentially be that. That's how I think about it.
I got two more things, and that's it. I'm gonna give it up, and that's it. I'm gonna give the mic to somebody else. It would be so amazing for me to see Fulton to go in there, just like Rocky IV, and and I'm not saying he's gonna be like Creed, but he goes in there and he goes all that, like, dressed up like the American flag, and only in America. And of course, he's the monster. He's the Russian, but hopefully he doesn't. I must break you, or if he dies, he dies. Of course, that's not gonna happen. But one more thing after that, everybody keeps on forgetting about my boy. He is the future of boxing. I want everybody to type this up, put this in your head, especially for all these Tank Davis fans. If Devin Haney doesn't fight Tank Davis, guess who's coming right behind you? The future of boxing. Will be one of the greatest boxers of all time. I predicted right here on this show, Coach. Shakur Stephenson will go after Tank Davis and will take any upcomer, and he's going to dominate him, outbox him, outbeat him, show him what a true boxer is all about and what a true champion is. D-Block, D-Town, D.C., D-Ville, Baltimore. Get ready because the future's coming.
Shout out to D-Block. Salute, fam. Somebody just sent me a tweet. I don't see nothing. I don't see anything that Ryan got. What's going on? Hey, shout out to Andrew. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, Drew? You say it's Usyk's destiny, Coach. It's Usyk's destiny. You say, Coach, how can you bet against a man who was born the same day as Cassius Clay? He say this Capricorn is not here for games. No. He want the smoke. He want the smoke. Yeah. Usyk want the smoke, dog. He want the smoke. I ain't, it is what it is. I can't nobody tell me nothing different. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Jerry.
Jerry from B-More, talk to me.
People are tripping with these pay-per-view numbers with Ryan and Tank. It'll do good. It'll do better than average. Maybe 500,000 buys. Tank Davis is a popular fighter. Everyone knows that. His live gates represent that, but his pay-per-view numbers really don't represent that. We're not in a pay-per-view era. If the fight does 500,000, that's still good. That's still very good by today's standards. And maybe it does a little more. I could easily be wrong, but this 1 million, 2 million, people are just tripping, getting caught up in some bullshit with that. So that's what I got to say about that. And also, Fury and Usyk. Fury will beat Usyk easily. Easy. It's going to be boring, but it's going to be easy. Fury is too big for Usyk. And a lot of people said he was too big for Wilder, which I don't really agree because they were just about equal in height. It's just, Fury carries about 25, 30 pounds of body fat on him. But Usyk, he's too big for him. He knows how to box. He knows how to keep. Usyk has no choice but to get on the inside. If he's going to land any punches, he has to get close to Tyson Fury. That's going to be ridiculously difficult because Tyson Fury knows how to keep a fighter on the outside, especially a short fighter. His jab alone.
Let me ask you a question, Jerry. So when is Tyson Fury going to sign the contract? And I hate talking about contracts. When is this fight going to happen so we can see if everything you're saying is correct?
Yeah, well, let me just finish by saying that if Usyk does get on the inside, Fury will lean on him. He will grab him and lean on him. He was able to lean on Wilder, and him and Wilder are almost the same height. So what do you think he's going to do to Usyk?
Wilder and Usyk is two different people, sir. You can't even compare what he did to Wilder to what you're saying he'll do to Usyk.
Well, you can compare it in a sense that Wilder's a far more dangerous puncher, and he's far more his size fits well with Fury. He's almost as tall. When they face to face, they're almost nose to nose. So Fury was able to lean on Wilder in all three of those fights. A much shorter opponent, he's going to be leaning all over him whenever he gets on the inside where he has to be, and that's going to tire his legs out. Plus, Usyk is not much of a puncher. The fight is going to be easy for Tyson Fury, 10 rounds to 2, and that's if Usyk wins 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that you would say in life that I'm going to agree with as it relate to that. The only thing that me and you can do, Jerry, is we can agree to disagree. I totally disagree with you on that. But your point is taken. But I totally disagree. It ain't shit you gonna say to me that I'm gonna agree with as it relate to that. I just want to let you know.
Well,
that.
we're gonna
agree to
see.
disagree.
And the dimensions of it, what I just said to you, is the basic physics of the fight. So I could be wrong. I wouldn't mind being wrong because Usyk probably going to fight longer than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury probably only got a couple fights left, and Usyk probably got more left.
So when is this fight gonna happen? When is this fight gonna happen? Let's move on to that.
Well, see, that's the other thing. That Tyson Fury done knocked off 2 reigns, Klitschko's and Wilder's, and he never played the A-side role. He never really made too many demands. He never really made too many financial demands. But in this fight, he is, and I don't blame him because Usyk is not. He's not the ticket there. If there's a ticket in that fight,
when is this fight going to happen? So, when is this fight going to happen, sir? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know for certain. From what I understand, it's signed, or I thought I read the other day that they got it done finally, that Usyk accepted the split. I don't know, but they will fight, and that's my prediction on the fight.
All right, shout out to Jerry from Be More. Salute, fam. I'm ready to see the fight. At this point, I'm ready to see the fight. You know, I'm the type of guy, once I come to the conclusion that what you're saying I don't agree with, and what I'm saying you don't agree with, there's nothing to even elaborate on anymore. We're just going to agree to disagree. I'm ready to see the fight so we can both physically see what happens. I can predict. See, again, I come from that cloth. Okay, we can predict all goddamn day. The only way we really gonna know, they got to get in the ring. And I don't believe in the triangle theory. What Fury was able to do with Wilder, that ain't got shit to do with Usyk. Usyk is not Deontay Wilder. So we just gonna agree to disagree on that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from? 2 different skill sets.
What up, Coach? This is James calling from Austin, Texas.
You say calling from Texas. Your name is what?
This is Germ.
Oh, Germ calling from Texas. Talk to me.
Yo, the fight's between Fury and Usyk. That fight will happen as soon as Fury stop bullshitting and stop playing games. You know what I'm saying? Once he starts getting serious with it, because Usyk is clearly more serious because he already got undisputed before, you know. And he got a country to uplift. You know, his country's still in war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got something to prove. He got more fire under his belt.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just want to see the fight, man. The man agreed to 70. The man agreed to take a 30% split. Now, like Fury is all on Twitter. I can play the videos. He's all on Twitter trolling the man's promoter. You're a dumb promoter. You know, you got your guy to agree to a 70-30 split. You're a dumb promoter, this and that. Okay, listen. Okay, forget all that. The man agreed to the 30% split. You on Twitter, instead of being on goddamn Twitter talking about you're a dumb promoter, he agreed to 30% split. If he agreed to it and gave you everything you wanted, what's the problem? Okay, listen. According to your fans, Jerry just called you too big. You 6'9" giant. You're gonna beat Usyk very easy. Usyk doesn't stand a chance. He's the A side. He got 70% of the pie. So, okay, if all of that is true, explain to me why this big motherfucker still won't sign his contract to fight the small or little guy. Please explain that to me, sir. True. Please, if everything you're saying,
I wish I could explain that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the biggest Fury fan. I'm a fan of boxing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that Usyk has been there. He ain't playing no games. He can move around a lot more than Fury can because he's coming up from a lighter weight class. So he got the movement at least. He can use angles. He can dance around. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but I'm saying he got more determination to win than Fury.
Yeah, hey man.
As far as
go ahead, fam. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's all good. I was gonna say, as far as the whole Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, they ain't gonna break no crazy records because the fanboys that are really into that fight, they're gonna be streaming the fuck out of that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna buy that fight unless they got the rich kids that got their daddies. They're gonna beg them to buy that shit. HD and shit. But for the most part, everyone's gonna be streaming that shit. Me, I'm just gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna be out of town anyway.
Go to the bar. All right, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Big Jerry from Texas, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling the show, my brother. Salute. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Listen. I'm the type of guy like this. Yeah, whatever you say, you're right. Tyson Fury too big. Yeah, you're right. Tyson Fury has a reach. Yeah, you're right. Tyson Fury can box. Yeah, you're right. Usyk is too small. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Fury's going to beat him easy. Yeah. Whatever you say. Yeah, you're right about all that. When is he going to sign the contract? Well, I can't. Well, I don't know about that now. Oh, hold on. You asking me complicated questions now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We were just talking about, okay, Fury the A side, and he the A side, and he's 6'9", and you saw what he did to Wilder, and yeah, man, when he grab him, he gonna lean on him, and he gonna do the Tootsie Roll and the butterfly, and he got the long reach and this and that, and Usyk don't stand a chance. He's too small. Okay, fine. When are they gonna fight? When is he gonna fight? When he gonna sign the contract? He agrees to 30%. When he gonna sign the contract? Oh, goddamn. And as soon as you ask them that, they go to stuttering, they go to niggas explaining, they all goddamn, boy, goddamn. I'm like, bro, okay, man. Well, just get in contact with me when the contract is signed, so we can see it. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Martin from New Jersey.
All right, Martin from New Jersey. Hold on, fam. Hey, shout out to my sister Bless 365. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Bless. What you say, sis? She say, Coach, let me get the AB for West Side. He's excited over Jimmy G. I know he can do it. He said, I know you can do it. You got to.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut that that's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Caller, what's your name? Well, shout out to Martin from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, what's up, Coach? Man, your boy from Baltimore there, he was doing a whole lot of niggas playing, man.
Man,
I'm sorry, bro.
I ain't trying to filibuster the conversation. Look, I already know what side of the fence you on.
Nah,
he loved Fury. That's fine. When the fight gonna get done? That's all I want to hear at this point. When the fight gonna get done?
Exactly. And it's like you can't even defend him. Like, if you're a Fury fan, you can't even defend the bullshit that's coming out of his mouth right now. It's like he clearly looks like he's ducking this guy for whatever reason, And then he's talking about, he's too big. He's gonna lean on him. Bro, he's not fighting Deontay Wilder. You're not gonna lean on Usyk. Usyk is not gonna be in front of you for you to lean on him.
Lean
on me. What I'm saying? So, get out of here. I was listening to that.
I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
I said, I was listening to that. Like, what the hell? I got to call the show, man. This guy's crazy. But anyway, Coach, much love, man. Peace out, man. Talk to you later.
Hey, man, shout out to Mark from Jersey, man. Jersey, stand up. Hey, man, that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Listen. Okay, in order for you to lean on me, you're going to have to sign the contract so that you will get the opportunity to lean on me. If you ain't signing the contract, how are you going to get an opportunity to lean on me? That's all I'm saying. Sign the contract. Now, I normally don't say sign the contract. I normally don't say that. But guess what? Today, I'm making an exception to the rules. Sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Sign the contract. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's Pete from Atlanta.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Pete from Atlanta, man. Talk to me, fam.
Man, first of all, man, but I really appreciate like how you put on for like the foreign fighters, because it's real educational. Because like the stuff that you were saying about Usyk, I didn't really know that about him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like the last guy not the last guy, the guy who said that Tyson Fury is just gonna lean on Usyk, like that sounds good, but like one thing I know about Tyson Fury, the times he been knocked down, like his hardest fights was always the small ones.
The smaller guys.
Other than Deontay, yeah, they be knocking him down. Like they be, you know. So Usyk got a stack now. Like I don't know who gonna win. I ain't got no man in the fight, but like I wouldn't be that confident how he was. And then the other thing I wanted to comment on, I ain't get to comment on. I wanted to comment on the pay-per-view. And I agree with you 100%. Like this fight not gonna do 2.4 million. And to be honest with you, I don't think no fight gonna do that shit. But
no fighters. It ain't just taking Ryan. No fights. I told Canelo either. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that. Yeah. And another reason that I like these numbers are gonna be good, but you gotta all right, when it's a big fight, you gotta take into consideration how many people gonna be in front of the same pay-per-view.
That's
like
true.
I know I'm gonna be in a room full of people who only paying one price. You see what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be parties. So that's one TV.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Fight
so
party. Yeah. Fight party.
You gotta keep, that's what we do. I'm young. Like I guess I'm a what you call it? Jitterbug?
No, 20 boppers. Well, you in your 20s?
Yeah. Well, I just turned 30. But
But I got you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So basically, I ain't gonna say like me personally. I'm gonna buy the fight, but at the same time, everybody who's gonna be at my house ain't buying that fight. You know what I'm saying?
You're throwing a fight party, so it's gonna be a gathering of people there. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to the fight because it's too much money. It didn't. It's sold out. It's sold out. So
that's it too much.
It's sold out, and I ain't got $1,500 to pay to get no goddamn. I mean, I got $1,500, but I ain't paying the $1,500 to get no fight, and it's sold out anyway.
Especially not to be in the nosebleed too. You're gonna be in the nosebleed.
Yeah. Now I could probably go to Vegas and maybe go live from there in a hotel room. To be honest with you, I can do that. But I'm like, man, going to strip. You know, I can do that because I haven't been to Vegas since 2016. So yeah, I could probably do that. But yeah, I'm not going. I'm doing a fight party.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say I agree with everything you're saying, and I totally agree that the older guys.
It's the older dudes.
You're right. They leading us wrong, bro. Because if I ain't listening to you, I'd be going with what they saying, bro. Because I wasn't around for Hagler. I wasn't around for none of that. So like that's why I listen to these shows for the educational, and I appreciate when you do it the way you do it, like you break it down educational. You know what I'm saying? Like other channels, I ain't even gonna speak on other channels, but you specifically, you educational, and I appreciate that. And keep putting on for the like the fighters that everybody don't know about, like Usyk. Like you just open my eyes. I'm gonna go as soon as I get home. I'm gonna watch some Usyk.
Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Life Prayers from the ATL. Salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Damian Bennett. What'd you say, fam? Damian said, "Let's go to Vegas, coach." Damian said, "Let's go to Vegas." I'm gonna talk. Hey, Damian, I'm gonna talk to you. Hey, you know what, Damian? I gotta give him a number, man. Hey, call me after the show too. Call me after the show, Damian. Anyway, shout out to Will. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, I'm gonna get the super chats right now, guys.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, I think we don't see Fury-Usyk. Too much happening behind the scenes that makes it look like Fury is lying. He said the WBA was asked for an extension. Sugar Hill is still in Florida. I smell a rat, coach. Yeah, you know, the man Usyk want to fight, dog. He want to fight. And again, I don't care if you're a Tyson Fury fan, if you think that he's going to beat Usyk, fine, I have no problem with that. I feel like that Usyk is going to beat Tyson Fury. Guess what? There's only one way we're going to find out. They got to get in the ring and fight each other. If one guy has agreed, okay, you the A side, check. You know, you want a 70%, you want a 70-30 split, check. You know what I mean? You want to pick the ring size, check. You want to pick the judges, check. You want to have your mama be the referee, check. Listen, I concede that everything you want, and you still won't sign the contract. True. Now what? What's the problem? You didn't want to fight in Saudi Arabia. We fighting in the UK. Well, I'm making less money. Okay, fine. But the Tyson Fury fans, they never hold him accountable, dog. They never hold him accountable. Like he's just this perfect guy. He don't lie. He don't do. They never hold him accountable, dog. I don't like Tyson Fury fans. I do not like him. What you say? Will say. I think we won't see Fury too much. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, them Tyson Fury fans. I went to war with them. In 2021 too. I had a whole bunch of them unsubscribe from my channel. A whole bunch of Tyson Fury fans unsubscribed to my channel. I ran them off the block, boy. They were calling me every name in the book. They were calling me racist. They were saying that, yeah, you don't like white fighters. They were saying every goddamn thing. I say, man, whatever you say, yeah. Since if you feel I'm a racist, guess what? Get off my racist channel and go somewhere else. And all the ass left too.
True.
I ain't got to be explaining that to these motherfuckers. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, once a motherfucker got their mind made up about me, it's not my job to try to change your mind. Well, that's how you feel? Okay, fine. I respect it. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. I'm moving on. I'm not finna sit here and be tongue wrestling and filibustering trying to change your mind. Whatever your perception of me, fine. That's what my son said. I got a son, little Malachi. Hey, Keena, my son, little Malachi, when he get mad, he say, fine. You know, whatever you feel about me, if that's how you feel about me, fine. Just get off the block. Unsubscribe, block yourself, leave, don't come back. I won't miss you. I promise you. Okay?
True.
Shit, ain't my, I ain't trying to change your mind on that. And shut up. He said, what did he say? He said, casuals believe in the triangle theory. He said, the only advantage Fury has is he bigger. You say he's no athletic advantage. Yeah, he has no athletic advantage. Not over Usyk. He say from a footwork to cardio, Usyk higher ring IQ. Yeah, I just want to see the fight now. At this point, I'm with you on that, Drew. But I want to see the fight at this point. That's where I'm at with it. Seeing me Tyson Fury decking, man. That's where I'm seeing he decking. I'll call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's me again. I'm sorry because I don't like to do two calls back, as you know, on one show and let other people talk. But this Fury and Usyk thing, I've been paying close attention to it.
Mm.
Fury is stalling because he's not been training, yo. He is trying to get the fight pushed back. He's doing everything he can to put the roadblock so they can push the fight back. I'm not saying he's scared of Usyk, but he is not prepared for the fight in April the 29th. And on top of that, is
that what Fury said? Or is that what you're saying?
Well, no, that's how Fury's moving because the date is April 29th. That's right down the road.
Mm.
If you look at the footage that Fury had been dropping all that, and then his trainer is in Florida, his trainer's not with him. I don't think he's prepared for the fight in all actuality. I think he's doing a lot of stall tactics to push the date back.
So that's an excuse?
I think that's really what's going on because if you look at it, right now, the new issue now is Fury said no rematch clause, right? And that's why Usyk came back and said, hold up. You're the one that put the rematch clause out there in the first place. When they first negotiated, he's the one that brought the rematch clause. So he's putting a bunch of hurdles just to stall it so they have to get a new date. I think that's
so.
What
so why don't he just come out and say, hey, look, man, let's push it back to a new date, man. I'm not gonna be ready for April 29th. Why not just do that? Why go through all this other shit? Why not just come out and just say, hey, man, let's push it back to a new date because I'm not ready?
That would be a stand-up thing to do, but look how Fury's been moving. He's been doing a lot of shenanigans. So, I mean, unfortunately, based on how he's ever since November with the AJ fight, going into this now, he's been doing a lot of shenanigans, a lot of bullcrap. Because I respect Fury as a fighter, but the problem is pride and ego. You're going to put pride and ego before just keeping it a buck. Listen, we've been negotiating this long. I'm not ready for the fight. Let's do the fight, but let's push it back a month or two. But that goes against what he's been doing.
Yeah. All right, man. Go ahead.
Crazy, man. No, I was just gonna say it's just all shenanigans. But I really think that's what's gonna happen when everything comes out in the wash. That's what he's doing. He's doing stall tactics to get the date pushed back because he's not ready for the fight.
All right.
I don't think he's been trained.
All right. Shout out to Unbiased Fan, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling the show. Shout out to Will. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said also we are 5 weeks away from April 29th. So how can that happen in 5 weeks? Well, according to what I've learned, Tyson Fury has already been training, and he said he's fighting a pumped up middleweight. I only need 6 weeks to train anyways. He just dropped a video last week saying that. I only need 6 weeks for the pumped up middleweight. I don't need an 8-week training camp. You know what I mean? Shiver me timbers. Ahoy there. Bend the anchors, mateys. I tell ya, he's a pumped up middleweight. He's a midget. He's a small man. I beat one Ukrainian. I'll beat another one. This what he said out of his mouth. Now it seems like people calling the show, y'all making excuses for him. That would have seemed like to me. And y'all making excuses for him now. No, man, see what it is. See, dog. See, I'm thinking that dog, see, I'm just, see what it is. See, I don't think that. No, man, no. This man said he's a pumped up middleweight. The man is a midget. He's small. He ain't fighting. I don't need but 6 weeks to whoop him. All that stuff there. This what all you fans are saying. This gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy work. Now I'm hearing all these excuses. Well, man, maybe he ain't been training. I think his baby mama cockeyed in one eye. I think his sister bow-legged in one knee. I think his daddy back smoking weed again. I think his uncle over there caught a Charlie horse in his back. I think that he ain't really been training, but he said he been training. But see, I think he was throwing a smoke screen out there. He trying to use it as a delay tactic. Well, why he just won't come out and say, look, I ain't ready, man. Let's see, can we put you back for another date? Nah, see what it is. See, he would do that, right? But see what he trying to do? He trying to go back in the time because he talked to He-Man when He-Man had a fight with Skeletor. Remember when He-Man fought Skeletor back in 1984? And then what happened was when Skeletor slammed He-Man on the ground, he got in contact with the Thundercats. And the Thundercats came around and he got in contact with Lion-O. Lion-O was hanging out with Big Booty Judy, and Big Booty Judy was working in the strip club at the time in Miami. I'm hearing everything but dog. When is the Giant, the Gypsy King? When is he gonna sign the contract?
True.
I ain't got time for it. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. He said how can the fight happen in 5 weeks when he ain't even in camp? Too many red flags to think otherwise. Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever. I'm here to say, whatever, man, whatever. Shout out to Tay Hill for dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey,
I'm hearing a whole bunch of goddamn excuses.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I mean, that's all I'm hearing excuses, dog. That's all I'm hearing excuses. If it was anybody else, we'll be saying they ducking. They don't want the smoke. If it was anybody else, we'll say they ducking. Terry Crawford, them ducking. They ain't signing the contract. If it was anybody else, we'll say they ducking. When it comes to Tyson Fury, guess what? They don't get labeled the duck. Any other fighter that you don't like, they're ducking. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, oh man, you see what it is. See, y'all understand. See, Fury had went to the grocery store, and when he hurt his elbow, what he was doing push-ups with his pinky toe. His pinky toe was doing push-ups, and it sent the shockwave to his left elbow, and he kind of hurt his elbow a little bit. Sugar Hill in Florida, chilling, shangling with Big Booty Judy, and then his daddy, John Fury, he got a Charlie horse in his left calf, and they been trying to work that out. I'm like, okay, well, what about the 70-30 sign the contract? Everything your way, he signed it. He's waiting on you. What about that? Come on, man. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I won't do it. I ain't capping. Shout out to Tay Hill. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I think Fury really wanted that Andy Ruiz fight and didn't expect Usyk to take the 70-30. He said now he's trying to find another way out. Yeah, man, whatever it is, man. I'm just saying, man, if he is who they say he is, he'll sign the contract to fight this pumped up middleweight. This guy that they gonna beat very, very easily, and just go ahead and get that done, man. Everything agreed to your terms. Everything on your terms. What's the hold up? Shout out to Drew. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said these Usyk fans are like the kids. Hold on. We say the Usyk fans. Let me see something. I think I missed another super chat by Drew. Hold on, Drew. I think you sent 2 super chats, I think. I missed it. Anyways. And what to say, I guess you're trying to say these Fury fans. You say these Fury fans are like kids. And lean on me. That Joe Clark asks, you smoke crack, don't you? He say LOL. He said you need to add that drop to the soundboard. No, that's what's the name got that drop? What's my main man name? Two-Tone. Two-Tone use that drop. Two-Tone use that drop all the time. Shout out to Drew. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
I want to see the fight. I'm hearing everything but when they gonna fight. What did they say? Fury section was like Jared. Forget Fury already tried to stall last year when AJ and White agreed to step aside. And Fury wanted 2 tune-ups before the Usyk. I actually got a video, an interview where he actually did. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play it tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. If it was anybody else, we'll be saying they ducking. But boy, for some reason, when it comes to Tyson Fury, it's something totally different, boy. I'm like, boy, you can't make this up. You know what I mean? Well, we already know that he'll automatically beat him because he's just sheer size alone. And you saw what he did to Wilder and this and that. Okay, fine. Can he please sign the contract so he can beat him? So we can physically see it? Because I've been watching boxing a long time, and I can give my prediction, you can get your prediction. But the fact of the matter is, the only way we gonna know who gonna win, they got to get in the ring and fight each other. All I know, one dude came out of nowhere. Ahoy there, Bandy Anchors, mateys. You know, you got some nerve thinking that you can negotiate with the Gypsy King. You don't give me an offer, I give you an offer. 70-30. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Shiver me timbers. Take it or leave it. Okay, Big Belly. 70-30. Your way. I'll take it. Now, sign the contract so we can fight. They say, the next day, oh, man, I was talking to my lawyers today. Ahoy there. I was talking to my lawyers, me lawyers. I was talking to my pappy and me lawyers. My lawyers said that, hey, they talking about the rematch clause. So I tell you what, forget the rematch clause. Just one way. No rematch for you, no rematch for me. Now what? Big Belly, I'm not the one that brought up the rematch clause. You did. I care nothing about rematch. You the one wanted the rematch. So Fury is trying to flip it and throw everything on Usyk. The reason why it's not going to work, because Tyson Fury has a history of being a stone cold liar. He has a history of being a stone cold liar, a hypocrite, and he has a history of playing what his fans like to call head games. Usyk never had any issues fighting anybody. When he fought Anthony Joshua, guess what? They made that fight like that. Both times. He's never had any issues fighting Tony Bellew. In the history of Usyk being fighting, he's never had any problems. Guess who always had problems when it comes down to fight somebody that appears to be a threat to them? Tyson Fury. It's always something. Always something. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Tell the Gypsy King to sign the contract. He got everything he wants. I hate sounding like a hypocrite like these other guys from the Alphabet Boy community, like these Wakandas. Sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Okay, Big Belly, I take 30%. You take 70%. I ain't got no problem with that. I signed it. Now what? Well, I want to take out the rematch clause. Big Belly, you the one put the rematch clause in there. I had nothing to do with that. That came from you. So now you want to not put the rematch clause? You want to remove the rematch clause that you put in there? I'm gonna beat you. You're pumped up middleweight. I beat one Ukrainian already. I'll beat another one. Okay, fine. I have no problem with that. But the only way you're going to beat me, Big Belly, you're going to have to sign the contract. So this is what I want to know. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Halim, I know you team Tyson Fury. I know you team Tyson Fury. I know you're on the payroll. Halim, can you please tell the 6'9" Gypsy to sign the contract? Tell him that the Ukrainian Capricorn, it has no problem. 30% his way, 70% your way. You want an 18-foot ring? No problem. You want the judges to be John Fury, Tommy Fury, and your other brother, and the other Fury? No problem. You want the referee to be your wife? No problem. You want me to take 4 laxatives the day of the fight? No problem. You want me to run 10 miles before the fight starts? No problem. You want me to do 75 push-ups in between each round before we fight? No problem. I agree to everything. When are you gonna sign the contract? True. It's your contract. You came up with the terms. When are you gonna sign it? Call, what's your name and you're calling from?
Coach, it's me, Martin, again from Jersey.
Shout out to Martin from Jersey. Talk to me.
Yeah, like I really wanted to talk about that situation with these guys talking about Ryan and Tank. It's like it's gonna be like Tommy and Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Yeah. I was like, wow, and yeah, bro, but not Hawking, man. You should know better, bro. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, these guys are like, they'll do anything to promote a fight. Like, how can you say stuff like that? And Dela Hoya talking about all this 2 million, whatever that they're gonna do. They're gonna sell more than him and Floyd and all that crazy stuff. Like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big Marvin Hagler fan. I'm like, wow, that's nuts, man. That was like the best middleweight ever right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Him and Carlos Mazon. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, for sure, man. But it is what it is. The old crusty dudes sold us out They sold us out. Bernard Hopkins sold us out. Oscar Dela Hoya, they sold us out, dog. Right now, they on some new age stuff. I ain't feeling it. I ain't going for it. I'm that dude. I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line right now with my 30-30 rifle. I'm hunting, and I'm not changing. I'm not getting off my square. It is what it is, man.
One more thing, Coach. We need more channels like you, man. Because the piggyback was a young man that called a little while ago. He didn't even know anything about Usyk, and you just educated him, and you know, you kind of like opened his eyes. So we need more people like you to like open these young men's eyes, so they can know a little better, like this, so they won't have to listen to the old crusty niggas
These old Crescent niggas they got to go, dog. The old Crescent niggas, they ranking the game, dog. They making the game look bad, dog. Shout out to my main man, Rockman. Rockman, what's up? The old Crescent niggas making the game look bad, dog. They ranking the game right now.
Yeah, man. And but one more thing that's funny as hell what you're saying about Tyson Fury. He was doing push-up with his finger. He got the shockwave and his elbow got that's hilarious, man. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say, Coach.
Shout out to Marvin Jordan. Salute, man. Jordan, stand up. Yes, sir. All I'm saying, dog, is this. Keenan, what you say, Keenan? Keenan say Bernard is a visionary of the sport. Yeah, he a visionary. He's a visionary for niggas playing. As a matter of fact, listen. This what I see. This what I hear. This what I hear. This what I be hearing, right? When it comes to Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, you know, when I ask for an explanation as to why he hasn't signed that contract, that his terms, you want the man 30%. John Fury, your wife, and Tommy Fury are going to be the judges. Tommy Fury's baby mama going to be the referee. Usyk got to run 10 miles the morning of the day of the fight. Usyk has to do push-ups. He has to do 75 push-ups in between each round. Listen, he agreed to all of that. When I asked one simple question, listen, Tyson Fury is 6'9". He's a giant. He'll do A, B, C, and D. Okay, fine. When are they going to fight? When I ask that question, this is what I'm hearing from Tyson Fury fans.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Bro, like, you ask a simple question. When you ask a simple, bro, I got to hear all this, man. Listen, I got to hear Shiver Me Timbers, Band Yankers, mateys, Ahoy there. I'm the A-side, I'm the Gypsy King. There's no man born from me, Pappy's loins that can beat me. I got to hear all of that. Guess what I'm not hearing? I just signed the contract. We're fighting April 29th. I signed the contract. I'm hearing everything but the contract side. True. Hey, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm hearing everything, dog, but the contract side. I don't want to be, I ain't trying to be like the Wakanda. No, sign the contract, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. But that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this here. I'm hearing everything but the contract side. True. I'm hearing I'm a Spartan. I'm hearing that's not a man born from his pappy's loins that can beat me. I'm hearing you's a pumped up middleweight. I'm hearing that I'm 6'9", 300 pounds. You's a midget. I'm hearing there's no way you can beat me. I'm hearing you're a rabbit. You's a gap tooth. You's a gap tooth rabbit. I'm hearing everything. You gotta do 75 push-ups in between each round. You gotta run 10 miles the day of the fight. You gotta take 16 laxatives in the morning before the fight. You gotta take 16 laxatives. I'm hearing all of that, but when is the contract gonna get signed? True. Please, I'm just asking for a friend. Hey, Jamie, you get what I'm saying? You say they fool. You say they fool of shit, coach. You say the old school fans like us know better. Yeah, so we ain't sold out. I ain't selling out for this new booty stuff. And they got the young brothers, man. I can't. I used to get mad at the youngsters, but I can't get mad at them. So I gotta apologize to the youngsters because it's not their fault. Well, but I'm gonna tell you something. Like when the youngsters get older, they're gonna be saying the same thing. They're gonna be saying, no, they got to get in the ring and fight each other. Because at the end of the day, it's a comeback sport. There's no such thing as a comeback sport where you can say you the best when there's other guys out there saying they're the best and you haven't fought those other guys. There's no such thing as that. If you go back to the Roman Empire days, when they used to have the gladiator days, when the gladiators used to have to get in an arena and fight each other, there was no such thing as a gladiator saying, "Well, you know, I'm Zeus, I'm king, I'm Zeus. You know, I'm the best gladiator in Rome." Well, you know, there's another guy over there. You got to go fight that guy over there. His name is Thor. I don't need to fight Thor. What's Thor's resume? Well, he ain't fought nobody. Thor got to fight King Kong. Then he got to fight Godzilla. Then he got to fight Shiver Me Timbers. Then he got to fight a whore there. Then he got to fight Benny Anchor's mateys. Then he got to fight Godzilla. Then he got to fight Mothra. He got to do all of these things. You do know it doesn't work that way. You do know that since you say that you are the gladiator, you're the Spartan, that you're going to have to fight the other gladiator in the Spartan. That's how this works. You do know that, right? No, we automatically know I will win. No, it doesn't work that way. I'm bigger than him. Guess what? We heard the same thing when George Foreman fought Ali. We heard that Ali, for George Foreman automatically was going to win because George Foreman, look what George Foreman did to Ken Norton. Look what George Foreman did to Joe Frazier. You ought to know what he's gonna do to Ali. Look what Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder. You automatically know what he's gonna do to the pumped up middleweight. It doesn't work that way. True. Doesn't knock down 305. It doesn't work that way, fam. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately for those guys, it doesn't work that way. You can't sit back and say what one fighter did to another fighter. You see what he did to him, so we automatically know what he's gonna do to such and such. It doesn't work that way. True. Shit. If that was the case, doggone Roberto Duran never would have beat Iran Barkley. True. If you're gonna use that argument, we automatically know what Iran Barkley gonna do to Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran moved up from the middleweight, from the lightweight division. Look what Iran Barkley did to Tommy Hearns. He knocked him out in 2 rounds. So we automatically know what he gonna do to Roberto Duran. Guess what? Roberto Duran beat him. True. Not only did he beat him, he dropped him. You can't come over here to me with that argument. That shit don't work with me. You probably tell somebody that shit, but that shit don't work with me. Shout out to Will. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, what'd you say? He said that Barbados accent has me rolling, coach. Hey, I'm just saying, dog, I'm hearing a whole lot of niggas splaining, chicken Georgian, buck dancing. I'm hearing everything, but it's a contract sign. I'm hearing all of these emotional pleas for why my fighter should win. And he's going to do this and do that. All of that is fine. Bro, tell me when your fighter going to sign his contract. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know, Halim. Just talk to the old boy. Let me know when Shiver Me Timbers is going to sign the contract. Shout out to Jonathan Cooks. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
This dude right now, this dude right here is hilarious. He said, where was your energy when Terrence Crawford, when he didn't sign the contract? For one, sir, there wasn't no contract. That's one. You've been listening to too much Fagnon. He said, so Fury problem, but Bud wasn't. I hear you talking. Yes, I'm doing a whole lot of talking, but the problem with the flaw in what you're saying, sir, is this here. Terrence Crawford was never offered a contract. They was working out terms. The terms of the contract, from what I've learned from Terrence Crawford, because I met Terrence Crawford, Jonathan Cooks, they came with terms that they wanted him to fight in 2023 instead of 2022. And he told them already, hey, look, well, I'm not going to wait to 2023. So since you guys are not going to have me and Spence fight until 2023, I'm going to go ahead and take another fight. And as you can see, Jonathan Cooks, doggone Errol Spence has not had a fight yet that we know of. So right now, sir, you've been listening to too much Fagnon and Shigo. So I say that all respectfully. You might want to take your ass back over there. This ain't the channel for you. But I appreciate the $5. Okay? Now, anyways, what you say, knockdown 305, you say Barkley was bigger. Yeah, Barkley was bigger. So since Iran Barkley was bigger and he had no knocked out Tommy the Hitman Hearns, you know, you automatically. And then Tommy Hearns had though knocked out Roberto Duran. So since Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran, Iran Barkley knocked out Tommy Hearns. If Roberto Duran fight Iran Barkley, the guy who knocked out the guy who knocked him out, we automatically know Iran Barkley gonna win, right? Guess what? It doesn't work that way.
True.
Doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. That's why we need to see the fight. We need to see the fight. What to say, Ken? You say Tank could retire after this fight if he wanted to. I don't know. I mean, you know, he could retire now if you want, to be honest with you. Just live within his means. Live within his means. He probably can retire now, Ken, if you want to. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. Who else? Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul Evans, what's up? He said, Halim, start reaching again. He said West Ham London. Halim, Dr. Paul, what's going on, fam? Hey, shout out to Jay Greens. He said AJ versus Wilder in Africa. He said we'll make big pay-per-view numbers, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay. All right. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. You say great win for Duran. That was special. Yeah, that was special. That was special. And Roberto Duran dropped him. Roberto Duran dropped him and dropped Iran Barkley. He caught him with an overhand right. Came back with that left hook. Then he came back with that right cross again and dropped him. He dropped him in the 11th round, if I'm not mistaken. He dropped him in the 11th round, if I'm not mistaken. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. Shout out to Knockdown 305.
True.
He said this is boxing. It don't work that way. He said that's why I say put that shit in the ring. Yeah, you got to put it in the ring. You got to put it in the ring. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way, fam. But now you guys know the old Cresties don't soul us out. I got to be honest and tell you this, guys. The old Cresties don't soul us out, dog. I like Bernard Hopkins, but I'm not going to cap for him. I like him as a fighter. As a promoter, he's a capper. I like Oscar De La Hoya as a fighter, even though I had a stretch where I didn't like him, but I respect everything he brought to the game as a fighter, but as a promoter, he's terrible. As a promoter, he's terrible. And when I say terrible, I mean terrible from a propaganda standpoint. Not necessarily from a promoter standpoint. I'm just saying from a propaganda standpoint. It's like you know, as a promoter, and even Floyd Mayweather does the same thing. As a promoter, these guys are moving differently as a promoter than they did when they were fighters. That's all I'm saying, fam. These guys are moving differently as promoters than they did when they was fighters. I hope that the younger boxing fans, I hope you guys study Floyd Mayweather, study Oscar De La Hoya, study those guys and look at their careers and look at who they fought when they fought them. They fought all of those guys when they were in their primes, quite a good chunk of them. They fought guys when they was in their prime. I want you guys to look at Floyd Mayweather, look at De La Hoya, look at James Lights Out Toney, look at when and who they fought, and look at when they fought them, and look at the guys who they fought, what was they ranked, what was the type of hype they had, and look at where they were looked at upon in the pecking order in boxing. I want you guys to look at that and study that, and then compare that to what your favorite fighter is doing today in 2023. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Hey, what to say, Keena? Keena said we need to get Bernard and Bill in the ring. Yeah, you know what? I got my money on B-Hop on that. Hey, Bernard Hopkins beat the brakes off of Bill Haney. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Bill Haney ain't no boxer, man. He ain't no boxer, dog. He ain't no boxer. A professional boxer is gonna beat anybody that's not a boxer. I'm just being honest with you, dog. Professional boxer beat my ass, your ass, they'll beat anybody's ass. Ain't nobody in this chat gonna be the professional boxer. Not when it just comes straight hands. When it comes to straight hands, now you may catch him and maybe knock him out, or maybe you can grab him some kind of way. But just straight boxing, nah. Ain't nobody in the chat gonna want no boxer. I'm being honest with you. Hey, kid, I tell you what. This is what we gonna do. You know what's gonna do good numbers? Check it out. This is gonna do good numbers. We get Bernard Hopkins. We get B-Hop and Bill Haney. Pay-per-view, we can get them to fight on the undercard of Eddie the Hitman Hearns and Booger Ray Leonard. We get Booger Ray and Eddie the Hitman Hearns as the main event, and then we get Then we get Dollar Bill, or some people call him Captain Bill Haney. We get Captain Bill Haney, aka Dollar Bill. We get him, and then we get Bernard B-Hop on the undercard.
True.
Hey, we get Dollar Bill. Hey, bless. We get Dollar Bill on the undercard. We get Bill Haney on the undercard. We get Bill Haney on the undercard of Booger Ray Leonard and Eddie the Hitman Hearns. And I think, you know what? I think we'll do about 500,000. I think we can do 500,000 pay-per-view. Hey, I think we can get about 500. I think we get about $500,000. You get what I'm saying? Hey, look here. Check this out. Hey, check this out. Because we're going to get Bernard Hopkins up there talking, you know what I mean? You know, special, common, common man, special man. My name is Bernard Hopkins, the Executioner. Do you want to know how I got that name, the Executioner? Because I am a special man. Do you know the road and the path that I had to go through in order to get to the point the way I became undisputed in the 4-belt era? Do you realize the sacrifices that I had to make when I came out of the penitentiary of Philadelphia and had to make my own way? I had to fight my way through the lion's den. I had to go to war with Don King, who was the hottest promoter at that time. I had to go to war with the Bob Arums. I was a man with no land. I was on my own island. I started negotiating my own fights because I didn't trust nobody. Do you actually think that I'm gonna let a nigga from Oakland, California, who got hair that stand up like Don King, that is gonna whoop me? Because his son is undisputed in an era where belts don't matter? How do you feel about that? Like, I can hear Bernard Hopkins at the press conference. Then I can hear Dollar Bill, well, B-Hop, with all due respect, you know, what you saying, you full of ish right now, B-Hop. Because my son is undisputed in the 4-belt era. If I'm not mistaken, you were the first to become undisputed in the 4-belt era. So why you not encouraging kids like my son Devin to become undisputed and to represent the championship the way it's supposed to be represented? Because when you fought, last time I checked, B-Hop, when you fought Bernard, when you fought, belts mattered. How come when you was a fighter, belts mattered then in 2004, but now in 2023 that my son got all the belts because you don't like him, belts don't matter? Explain that to the public. So I can see the press conference right now. I can see the press conference. You get what I'm saying? I can see the press conference. You feel me?
True.
Hey, let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, special man, common man. Bill Haney is a common man. And then we got Booger Ray. Hey, matter of fact, what Booger Ray? Booger Ray. Hey, what my glasses at? Hey, then we got Booger Ray. I got one of the lenses missing, so I got one of the lenses missing, but it don't matter. Eddie, oh, goddamn Eddie. Then we got Booger Ray. Oh, Eddie, I tell you, Eddie, I'm telling you, I'm from DC. I don't play that, Eddie. I don't play that. I smack the ish out of you in front of everybody. You get what I'm saying? I'm Leonard. Leonard, how come one of your lenses are missing from your glasses? Don't worry about why the lenses is missing from my glasses, Eddie. Don't you worry about that. You just need to worry about this Washington DC beat down I'm fixing to put on you. You know what, mate? You know Booger Ray. Booger Ray, you're kind of fat and chubby and you're old. I am taller than you. You get what I'm saying? And I do have the reach, and I have been shadow boxing with Anthony Joshua. I don't care. You've been shadow boxing with Anthony Joshua. I learned the shoulder roll from Floyd Mayweather. Floyd taught me the shoulder roll. And that's all you need to know. You're not going to get around the shoulder roll. Now, I'm Leonard. I mean, with all due respect, Leonard, I don't remember you doing the shoulder roll, but I do remember you massaging Floyd's chest and rubbing his nipples. I do remember you massaging his chest and rubbing his nipples in between rounds, Leonard. I do remember that. I don't remember the shoulder roll. You was a professional ball scratcher. I do remember you doing that. Oh, goddamn it, you're not going to be disrespecting me right now. You know, I'm not going to play those kind of games. I'm telling you, you're not going to be making songs about me, dissing me, laughing at me. You're not going to be doing that. You're not going to do that.
And the best man to win. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to, man, shut that soft ass shit up.
You know, Booger Ray, you know, I do remember that. I never did nothing like that before in my life. You're lying. I never.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Yeah, that's what we remember. That's what I remember Leonard doing. I remember Leonard doing that. I don't know about the other stuff now. The other stuff now I can't vouch for. Now I tell you what, I do remember this now. I remember this. I remember when, hey, shout out to Food Revolution, shout out my sister Food Revolution. I remember the time when Jay Prince sent them goons to Las Vegas. Doggone Floyd Mayweather owed Jay Prince some money. Floyd Mayweather was trying to get out of that contract. He had one more fight under that management contract. Jay Prince was supposed to get like $600,000-$700,000 from Floyd off of his fight, and Floyd tried to delay the fight, make it go past. He tried to delay the fight, make it go past to the contract date, so he had to pay Jay Prince. And doggone Jay Prince sent them goons from Houston, the doggone Bob Arum gym. I heard they had no tie Booger Ray up. They had no hog tied my dog Booger Ray, threw him in the trunk like Gold in the mat, put some rats in there. Booger Ray was yelling and screaming. I heard they had took one of the trainers and locked them in the closet. And doggone, they say doggone Floyd had ran the Bob. Hey, listen, Floyd ran to the white man. Floyd ran to Bob Arum. Oh, Bob. Hello? Oh my God, Bob. Oh my God, Bob. Like I said before, Bob, wait a minute. They got Leonard. Oh, Floyd, slow down. You're talking too fast. What's the problem? Oh my God, Bob, father, please help me. They got Leonard. Who got Leonard, Floyd? Who got Leonard? Jay Prince. He sent some goons. He sent the goons up here to Vegas. They're at your gym right now. They're at my gym? Yes. They got Leonard in the trunk. They got Leonard in the trunk, duct tied like Godine Mac. They got a couple of rats in there. They got my other trainer. He's locked in the closet. He said he wanted $700,000, Bob. I told you. God damn it, Floyd. I told you, Floyd. You got to pay the man his money. You can't try to duck out from not paying him. I don't have the money. Please, Bob. Bob, father, please. Floyd, you're talking too fast, Floyd. Slow down. What is it that you want me to do? He said that he needs $700,000 right now, or I'm never going to see Leonard again. Well, Floyd, you really don't need Leonard. All he does is massages your balls, squeezes your nipples, he bites his bottom lip, and he looks at you with bedroom eyes. I have a bunch of tenderonis that you can use that can do the exact same thing that Leonard is doing. You can replace him. No, Bob, no. I need Leonard. He's my good luck charm. I need him. You know what I mean? Hell of a fighter. Leonard is a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. Wait a minute, Floyd. He doesn't fight. He's a hell of a trainer. He's not a trainer, Floyd. I just need him. He's a hell of an assistant. Please. All right, Floyd. I tell him I'll send the money in the morning. I give him a check. No. He said, could you wire the money? Please. Oh my God, please, not Leonard. I need Leonard. I need him. Please. Okay, Floyd. God damn, you didn't cry with your baby moms like that. You didn't cry over Big Booty Judy, but for some reason you're crying over Leonard Ellaby. Okay, tell Jays I give him the $700,000. Gonna wire it right now. Tell him to let Leonard go and take the rats out the trunk. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, Bob, Father. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm telling you that sources say. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Sources say that's what happened. That's all I'm saying. Sources say that's what happened. That's all I'm saying. They had my dog Booger Ray tied up in the trunk. And you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
It ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
They had my dog Booker Ray thrown in the trunk. You know what I mean? Like gold in the Mac. Shit, hey, listen. The brothers didn't stick together that day. Hey, Lisa, they talk all that pro-black shit. Get what? The brothers did not stick together that day. Floyd Mayweather, he had to go run to the white man. He had to run to the ball father. Ball father was sitting over there with his arms crossed. He had to run to the ball father, boy. Because, boy, we might not, guess what? A lot of you young brothers today, you might not know who Leonard L.B. is right now if it wasn't for Bob Arum. As a matter of fact, let's give Bob Arum a round of applause. Bob Arum saved my dog Booger Ray. He saved Booger Ray. Sources say, I don't know how true this is. They say James Prince sitting them goons up there now. Yo, look here. Hey, they say he's sitting them goons up there. You get what I'm saying?
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
James Prince, is it true that you sent them goons to Las Vegas when Floyd Mayweather tried to avoid paying you those $700,000 on from a fight that he had? You know what, man? I ain't gonna say that.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
You know, you ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
When my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
All I'm saying is, if you the number one contender, stop ducking. Tell Tyson Fury to stop ducking. Sign the contract. It's his terms. Hey, this for Undisputed. Tell him I said that.
I am the number one contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand.
He ain't fought nobody. I'm tired of him riding around town with 8 Rolls Royces. You know, he you know what I mean? You know, he ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, shout out to Ed, dog. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Teach. Shout out to Swan Jones. My sister Bless 365. Not the Paul Harris. Shout out to Lisa. School of man. Don't you ever forget. I'm the one that got you out the trunk with James Prince sitting them goons on you. I'm the one that got the rats from gnawing on your ears. Don't you ever forget. I'm the one that gave you a chance to rub on my chest. I'm the one that gave you a chance to wear your knee pads. I'm the one that gave you a chance to bring the cocoa butter and the baby oil. I'm the one that gave you the money to buy the KY jelly. I'm so wrong. I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
This is Ellie Sackback reporting. All right, Ellie. Okay, Ellie. I'll listen, Ellie. Now, how you doing, Leonard? Leonard, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Ellie. How you doing, Ellie? I'm doing good, Leonard. I'm doing good. Leonard. You do know I was just telling people that Tank is the greatest fighter in the history of boxing. Yeah, I tell people that the same way, same thing. Yeah, I think you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Leonard. I think that he can beat Tyson Fury. I honestly believe that. Well, I don't know about all of that. No, Leonard, just think about it. Tank hits like a heavyweight, right? And Tyson Fury never fought anyone that had the punching power of a Tank Davis. Oh, okay, wait a minute, Ellie. I know. Listen, Ellie, I know you signed the contract, Ellie, to wear the knee pad so you can give us that awesome jawsome. And I know you're trying to continue to get the interviews. Do you have the KY jelly? Yes, Leonard, I have the KY jelly that was in the contract. Okay, what about the baby oil and the cocoa butter? Yes. Do you have the chapstick? Are you rubbing moisturizing your lips real good? Yes, I'm massaging your lips real good. Okay. Now, you're going a little too far with the Tank and Tyson Fury. I know you don't like Tyson Fury. You're going a little too far, but just say something more realistic. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry about that, Leonard. I'm sorry about that. I just want to make sure I continue to get the interview. Yeah, right. True. It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on the boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. 2 minutes today, USA Boxing. And guess what? For the ops, guess what? If I said something that pissed you off today that you don't like, show up tomorrow. I promise you I will say something else that will piss you off even more. You feel me?
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying it is him, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, you know what? I know a lot of people don't like, I know there's a lot of you guys don't like Devin Haney, but guess what? We do have a Devin Haney dance over here. So guess what? This here for Devin Haney. That's the least I can do for him. Hey, once again, it's all the boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.